2222.
All right, Cam, be honest. New Year's resolution still holding strong?
Not so much, Kat. But I did decide on one thing that I'm sticking with. Making home life better in 2026.
And that's a good one. And if better includes more fun, more time outside, and less stress, then you need to talk to Merrimack Pools and Outdoors.
Absolutely. They build backyard escapes, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, the kind of place everyone actually wants to hang out.
And now's the perfect time to plan. Don't wait until summer hits. Start now, get it designed right, and be ready when the warm weather shows up.
Merrimack Pools and Outdoors walks you through the whole process, from design to construction, and they do it the right way.
So if your New Year's goal is fewer trips, fewer crowds, and more memories at home, go to SplashSTL.com.
That's SplashSTL.com, and make this year the year your backyard finally wins. That's SplashSTL.com.
Hey, St. Louis, looking for high-flying action and electric energy? Grab your crew, hit the road, and experience a Grizzlies game night in Memphis. An unmatched atmosphere and star-studded NBA matchups are waiting for you just down the road on I-55. There's nothing like Grizz game energy, and there's nothing like being here with 19,000 new Grizz Nation friends at FedEx Forum. Dive into the action, follow the Grizzlies on social media, and visit grizzlies.com/tickets to grab your seats today. That's grizzlies.com/tickets.
Introducing the Key STL Burger Bar and Boogie, your new home in the Grand Center Arts District. The Key STL is where the music plays, the game is always on, and the dance floor is open. The Burger Bar features the ultimate smash burger experience with premium pasture-raised local beef and a dozen house-made sauces to top it all off. It's the Key STL Burger Bar and Boogie, 3225 Olive in Midtown. Before, during, or after any game, this is the spot, St. Louis. Find out more at thekeystl.com.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yeah, baby, let's go. 8:05 on a Monday. Jay Randolph, Joe and you Studios. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It's freezing cold outside. Cold. Freezing cold. Get up and get them in. We're on YouTube, by the way. Go to YouTube and go to Lou Info. Like, subscribe, chat away. We're doing our thing. I'm pumped up. Let's go. Hot Take Central 2.0. Cam Janssen, Jimmy the Cat Hayes, Grant Salzman, and Matthew Rocchio. What's up? What's up, dudes? MLK Jr.
Great man.
Great man. Should I go this way, Rock? Okay, like this.
The world would be a better
like
place.
Yo.
With his message.
You're dang right. You're dang right. What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
Well, you asked me that, and I thought we were stopping and paying homage to the great Martin Luther King Jr., take him for his time. We should not be here today. We should be home celebrating. But there is a ton of sports to talk about. Big NFL weekend.
Big NFL weekend.
Title game tonight.
I kind of forgot about it.
Winter warm-up. I didn't go to the winter warm-up for the first time in 25 years.
25 years.
As I usually cover it with interviews and stuff from my employer, and right now that's in limbo. So now I can get secondhand the quotes that cause everyone to raise an eyebrow. Wait, this guy has been trying a different hitting technique in the office?
Get right out of town. Yeah, there's a lot going on, man.
And the big news to me is Chaim Bloom did not shoot down Harrison Bader joining the Cardinals at some point.
I saw that too. What's up, Grant?
What's up? I think I'm off.
Rocchio does not care about you. He does not.
There it
care.
is.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
He does not care about
That's
you.
okay.
It's okay.
That's fine.
You're young. You're a rookie still. You got to take it a little bit. You know what I mean?
I'm going to be seasoned here soon. A couple months. I'll be in year 2.
Rock goes, why should I care about him?
Yeah. He's
in one today.
It's Monday.
He was going toe-to-toe with some cats on Twitter.
Yeah, he was.
I love when
The
Rock
app
gets mad
formerly
on
known as
Twitter.
Twitter. X.
Why did that guy go?
Hey.
That guy sucks.
That guy's like rah-rah St. Louis.
Yeah.
I've gone at him, with him back in the day, but it was always pro St. Louis.
Pro St. Louis.
Why would someone who's pro St. Louis not be pro Billiken? And here's the thing.
gambling.
whether or not you want to agree with it, people are taking notice of that squad.
Yes, they are.
They are on a national level.
Yes, they are.
They're gonna have a number next to their name today.
Oh yeah.
They better.
What number?
Like 24, 25.
That's cool. When was the last time they had a number next to their name?
I believe it was 2021, and they kind of got it because they didn't play for a month and everyone around them lost because of COVID.
Oh, we don't count
Yeah.
that. Nope. So anyway, yeah,
It's been a while.
yeah, it's been a while. People are talking about it.
I like it. When you come after Slew, you're coming after Rock.
Rock will put his foot down. He'll go toe to toe with you. He'll put you downtown Chinatown, especially on Twitter.
it has nothing to do with that. It's Slew. It just has to do with that he was just colossally wrong about sports.
He said most state was better than
But
State.
when he brings
that
Slew in
person-
a mix, though,
No, I mean, if Mizzou was 17-1 and he said that, I would have said the same thing about Mizzou. If Missouri State was 17-1 and some Slew fan was like, "Yeah, Missouri State's garbage because their schedule. Slew's a real team while they're sitting at like 9-8." I'd say you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know ball. Just coming after Slew is just a giant glaring. When it comes to sports, I'm a gigantic moron. Is essentially just what you're admitting.
Mhm.
And usually, I think you try to stay away with admitting that you're a giant moron. And honestly, I don't have too many issues with people admitting that they're idiots, unless they're being harmful. My issue, though, is that everyone associates Dennis with the city of St. Louis. And so if he says that and people let it go, everyone's going to think that no one in St. Louis knows ball. And that's
gotta let 'em
personally
know.
insulting to me.
there you go.
And
Rock.
so I just needed him to shut the F up.
Shut up.
That's what you told him.
about SLU basketball because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
This isn't, to me,
There you go.
it isn't even about ball. It goes beyond
No,
that.
it's all about ball.
Here's a guy who celebrates
Mhm.
St. Louis, which is a good thing.
Yeah,
right?
it
He
needs
fights
it.
anyone that cites a crime stab or whatever, go after you. Here's something good, right? Your team that's closest to you is on fire, and you are
And getting attention.
And he didn't just not get on the bandwagon. He was taking shots up at guys who were saying, "Look how good this team is." People are talking about. I don't get it. It also, I think, exposes you as it's not really about pumping up St. Louis. There's other things apparently.
Yeah.
Because don't tell me what
Well,
Slew is not good.
Here's the thing where I separate that, and I think this is literally just about him being a child about his basketball team not being as good. Is that he always separates how St. Louis is doing from how St. Louis is doing when there's a sporting event going on.
Mm.
And that's because he's trying to separate that, you can't just base St. Louis off how we look when everyone's downtown for a Cardinals game, because that's a fake that's a fake representation of what St. Louis is.
Yep.
So his bigger thing is like we can't just keep making decisions about St. Louis based on when people are downtown because of sports teams. So I honestly don't think this is him. I don't think this is him just finding a thing to complain about. I think he actually does separate St. Louis from its sports team, which I think is a fine mindset. But that's why I usually don't. I've never commented to Dennis about him talking about the city of St. Louis the way he does. He does a lot more research and talks to a lot more people about the things he tweets about than I do. And I honestly don't ever take the time to dive into the local minutia the way he does. And so I usually just let that be. When you step into the conversation that I know things about, and you show your ass,
Oh boy.
I'm just going to say, please, again, because everyone's going to associate you
Rock.
with St. Louis City. I'm begging you to shut up.
No one,
Shut up.
that guy isn't there. His thing isn't hot takes about sports. So stay, not stay out of it. Celebrate it.
Yes.
And the thing is,
Celebrate
his
it.
response was "Oh, I'm not allowed to like another sports team." I'm like, at no point did I say you shouldn't talk about how great Missouri State is. But when you say entirely objectively false things, like SLU is the third best basketball program in the state, it's an objectively false statement. There's no subjectivity. You are simply factually incorrect. There's no I have an opinion. I'm allowed to have an opinion. Just because I have an opinion doesn't mean I'm wrong. No, you're an idiot. And in that opinion, you're wrong. You have no factual base, and therefore we should all point and laugh at you. Because that's what society used to do when people said facts that were wrong and that didn't know what they were talking about. When I was a kid and I was surrounded by all my older cousins and I said something stupid, they didn't go, "Oh,
Yeah,
he doesn't know any
That's
better."
right.
They said, "Wow,
You're an idiot.
you're a moron. You need to educate yourself before you even think of opening your mouth again." That's how society needs to treat people like this.
That's
and
why
I was
he's hard on
simply,
you, Grant.
I was simply stepping into that role to say, "Buddy, you don't know what you're talking about. Acquire some facts before you open your mouth again."
I think the worst part about it is he says that Most State 1 is better than SLU. Most State might be the 5th best basketball team in the state.
And here's my thing about Missouri.
There's
State.
only
It's
6 teams,
like,
by the way, Division 1.
There were Mizzou weirdos, and there are tons of them. In fact, based on how I see Twitter, the majority of Mizzou weirdos are on Twitter, who were in Missouri State's grill this year about their football team. But normal Missouri people who aren't constantly coked out of their mind, or their mother didn't do meth when they were pregnant with them.
Wow.
Normal Missouri
offense
fans,
to that.
normal Missouri fans didn't say a word about Missouri State's football
It
program
was fun.
because we don't know you exist.
God, that's
I was happy for the little
That's-
brother.
Well, you're taking this way. I just remember this guy is a guy who had a picture with his BMW, whatever
Yeah.
fancy car. Then he hated cars.
Of course.
Mm.
He also loved the last administration in the city, but doesn't seem to like this one.
Mm.
I just read it because I used to be a city resident, not anymore. But I thought to myself, hey, you know what's great to get people to go back into the city? You have a red hot college basketball team with a beautiful facility.
Mhm.
Go watch college basketball. Is that not part of the city, SLU? I think it is.
I think it is. We'll
I
be down
played
there
high
this
school
Thursday.
basketball.
We'll be down there this Thursday from 6 to 8, baby, at the Key. Just so all y'all know, I consider that the city right next to SLU. Let's go. You going to, Grant?
I'll be there.
Hell yeah, baby. Grant, what's the biggest news story of the weekend, spark-wise? What do you think it is? Because I guarantee I got one of my guarantees. I'll tell
I'm
you
going
that
to say
right now.
it's either,
Yes, I did.
I would say it's the Brandon Cooks catch
Yes.
or interception.
Yes.
It's the
Do you
biggest
think
story
that
of the
got?
weekend.
Do you think that got a lot? Because we always talk about there's always going to be a controversial call.
Yeah.
Did that live up to the hype for me guaranteeing it?
Oh, I'd say
Yeah.
there's like 3 controversial calls in there.
There you go. Then
That play
I get 3
and the
points.
last PI.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
The last one, the one right
The,
before.
the,
that?
the one right before it doesn't matter because there was roughing the passer too.
Okay.
So I don't think that one was PI either, but that one doesn't matter because the PI was like a 16-yard penalty. The roughing would have been 15 yards. So it doesn't. There's no difference. The last PI, I don't think it was pass interference.
But do you think that was a catch?
No,
I know.
but
it happened so fast.
but
Like, that's
yes,
an interception.
like I get that there's normally when there's mutual control on the ground, they give the receiver or whoever like controlled possession first.
Tie goes to the runner. That's the
Gets
receiver.
yeah. Well, not always. If the DB gets it first, like his 2 hands on it first, then the receiver comes in. They normally give it to the guy who maintained the ball first. But the way that the DB came out of the pile with it so clean, I think is why he got.
So clean.
I think they would have been fighting for it on the ground, and he would have ripped it away at the end. They would have given Cooks the catch, but like he had his hand on the ball the whole time. Then he came out clean with it.
that was
that's why I
that was an
think-
incredible play.
It was.
That was an incredible play.
But then, like, last night,
Oh, people are losing their minds.
Devontae Adams
Yeah.
catches it, his knees down. Guy kind of has a hand on the ball, then rips it away at the end, and they call him down by contact. So I just like, I don't know. I don't think it was a catch, but I'm not arguing with people who thought it was a catch. I thought it was a catch all the way, like all night Saturday. And then as I've seen it more and more, I'm like, maybe it was an interception. So I don't know if there's a right.
Did the Devontae Adams play make you reflect on that a little bit differently?
Yeah, because I thought the Devontae Adams play was a catch and he was down. So then I was like, man, I gotta look at this again. And I don't know. They're definitely conflicting.
Jeez.
Both of those are conflicting.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to officiate an NFL game, even with replay and looking at it. I mean, it's really a fine line sometimes.
Well, I think though, what I would say I'm most upset about, and I would be most upset about if I was a Bills fan, they didn't review it. That should have been like a 5 to 10 minute review.
Absolutely.
And it literally was like, oh, the Broncos are lining up to run the next play. Like, it was a normal run-of-the-mill interception. Like, Sean McDermott had to run down and call a timeout to try to get them to review it. That's where I would have been mad, because that should have been a 5-minute review. Like, I don't like long reviews normally.
You want it right, though.
That one should have been one of the longer reviews we've ever seen.
And then how did Dart hurt his ankle?
You mean
Knicks?
Knicks?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Dart.
Well,
I saw how Dart did it.
they ran like that little, so they get the pass interference.
Did you notice it?
No.
I didn't see
The only time I've noticed that I've rewatched all the plays is after he takes that knee to line up the field goal, he kind of limps. He limps off the field. But he threw the ball 40 yards to draw the pass interference the play after he supposedly broke it. I think he broke it.
Shot him up.
I think he broke it taking the knee.
Oh.
And they don't want to admit that taking the knee, he broke his ankle, and that
Did you
they're
see
going to say it was a
anything on
play.
that?
No, I didn't see it.
How do
you
break something taking a knee?
Yeah,
Well, because he like positioned the ball in the middle and someone kind of fell on him.
Well, there you go.
And Sean Payton said in his press conference it was the second
right,
to
he
last
did say
play.
this.
But then he clarified, apparently, and I hadn't seen the whole press conference, that it was the play before the pass interference call.
You can just break your ankle so easily. Just somebody just falls on you.
And he played 2 more plays after that.
I like him. He's cool.
He out.
He out though.
You know who's starting now, Kim? Did you hear the name?
Yeah, but I forgot it.
Jarrett Stidham.
Stidham?
Yep.
Stidham?
Former.
Is he good?
Who is he?
He hasn't thrown a pass. The former
Jesus.
Patriot. Drafted by the Patriots. Now playing the Patriots.
So there's no way he's playing. So he broke his ankle? Or
Yeah, Knicks is
just
out
bro-
for the season.
Oh, God almighty.
He's out.
God almighty.
I think the last time someone's made this late of a start for their first career start was who started Rock the Giants Super Bowl in '91.
That would be Jeff Hostetler.
Yeah, I think he came in for Sims in the championship game
That was his
and then
first
won.
start?
For playoff start.
Okay, playoffs.
Yeah, Stidham
I
hasn't
remember
started
Hostetler.
since 2023.
So prior to winning the Super Bowl in 1991, so Hofstetler actually played a fair amount of games for that Giants season. Sims was in and out of the lineup. He played in 12 games and threw 5 touchdowns. That's insane.
Yeah, so he didn't. So his isn't even close to this. But I'm pretty sure in that
Well,
NFC.
he had plenty of.
Yeah, his NFC that NFC Championship game was his first playoff start. But yeah, Stidham hasn't thrown a pass in 2 years.
Oh,
Sorry,
man.
it was 1990. It was the 91 Super Bowl. 1990, he played in 2 games. Started 2 games for the Giants. He went 2-0, threw 87 passes across those 2 games, had 3 touchdowns to 1 interception. He would then roll out a solid 510 yards, 3 touchdowns in his 3 starts in the 1990 playoffs into the 91 Super Bowl. By the way, I can't stand people who refer to Super Bowls by the actual year they were played in.
Yeah, I don't know what.
The thing. You're good. It's the thing that like infuriates me the most about football. It pisses me off so much because it's football should be referred to by the season
It
that
gets
was
confusing.
played, not the year that the Super Bowl was played.
Oh,
in.
yeah,
The
yeah,
Rams won the 1999 Super Bowl.
Yes.
I hate.
Oh, okay.
I hate
Yeah,
people
yeah,
who say
yeah.
that the Rams won the 2000 Super
I
Bowl.
thought, yeah.
I thought you
people
had to
say
say
that.
I thought you were.
People will say like the Rams won the 2000
I
Super Bowl because
agree.
they won
I
the
know what
Super
you're
Bowl
gonna
in
say,
the
Jim.
year 2000, but
Yeah.
it was played after the 1999 season.
I thought you were like, you have to say what Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No,
I thought it was too. I was like,
I know,
what?
like people who be like, "Oh, the Rams lost the Super Bowl in 2002." No.
Yes,
They lost the
it was
2001
2001.
Super
I agree.
Bowl. Like I hate when people
Mhm.
do that.
You're gonna hate a lot of people
so much.
if you wanted.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like-
no, the Rams won Super Bowl 34 and lost Super Bowl 36. You do not have to have that off the top of your
I
head.
can't do that.
I even as a kid, I could name every Super Bowl winner in a row, but I couldn't pinpoint. If you asked me like when the Broncos won their second Super Bowl in a row, what Super Bowl number was that? I have no.
Yeah,
clue.
I know.
I think it's 30.
So are we all in? Like, congratulations to Mevis on. I rooted against.
I don't want to
her.
talk about it.
But can I say this though? Like, of all the things that happen, and playoff football is great, especially when there's snow and it's cold and your couch feels even more comfortable than it normally does.
Great.
But that play by Caleb Williams. Now he did
Oh
throw
my
the pick,
God.
but I mean, that will be one of the most memorable things that I will remember about this season. He
Do
threw
you think you will though?
6.
No,
yes.
I think too often. I think
It's not
too
as good because they
often-
lost.
It doesn't
I
matter.
think
Yeah, it
too
does.
often those plays we say we're not going to forget them. 5 years later, I think we always forget the big play from the loser. I think we almost
I
always
completely
forget
agree
that.
with you.
We rarely, if ever, because it's not going to be on Sports Center. Like
I'm
Sports
gonna
Center.
argue-
Let me ask this, Rock.
I'm not going to argue that in most cases
You're
you're right.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm not.
and,
arguing.
I think you're right too.
This
we
guy-
should though.
This guy was sprinting
It was unbelievable.
the other way.
Mhm.
Sprinting.
This guy was
How
sprinting.
many of you guys in the
He
moment?
threw 60 yards.
How many
So
of you
much
guys?
that the defense was eating a sandwich.
The hell was he
Think this
doing?
guy could throw it over their head.
Okay, how many of you guys in the moment audibly said something like, "Oh dear God," like, "Oh
Yeah.
my God"?
I go,
no. Like as he's dropping
I
back,
was
I'm
like,
going,
what is
as
he
he's dropping back, I'm going,
doing?
oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yes, that's
That was a good call there.
It was a really good goal. We
My-
should
There you
play
go,
it.
Jim.
my-
Or Cam.
We should
my-
play it
my
after this.
jaw-
You're right.
my
It was
jaw
unbelievable.
dropped.
It was unbelievable.
He is sprinting towards like the other way,
Yeah.
and somehow gets a 60-yard pass off right in the guy's hands because the defense was like, "He'll never reach me. I'm gonna eat some popcorn here."
Yeah, he didn't play that well at all. That could have been an interception like that.
Are you gonna go up about the fingernails again? Because they give
I
me those
didn't.
things.
He played unreal in the fourth quarter again.
I can't believe you could throw that ball with those feet.
Cam.
Just saying.
That was good. That was good.
And the,
Oh,
and the
man.
and this, I mean, that's the way sports goes. Then he threw a pick.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
let's,
And his wide receiver
Yeah.
didn't give enough effort.
It's always when they pan on the quarterback when they're about to lose with a kick and they're just sitting there and that all that hardcore game, all the ups and downs, and it's just,
let's all listen to the greatest Italian broadcaster,
Oh,
Italian American broadcaster in history of sports.
Command in motion. Williams drifting, sprinting for space. In all kinds of trouble. Put it up for grabs. Unbelievable!
wow.
not as good as
Running out
like
of
Call of
space.
St. Mark's winning the state
You
championship.
did pretty
in
dang
Delaware.
good on that. What was your catch line at the end there? What was it?
It goes! It goes! It goes!
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to clip that out. so
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, I wanted them to win. Bad.
Yeah.
I did. That sucks. Unbelievable. But yeah, people are going to forget about it.
no,
Like, okay,
Yeah,
Jim, do you
eventually.
remember the
Wait,
Super Bowl?
I haven't seen a play like that before. I've seen Flutie throw one,
But they
Hail Mary.
won.
But I never saw a guy sprinting for his life.
That's
in the
true.
house.
It looked like
Here's
Little
the
League.
thing, and this
Yeah,
this is my only argument. I'm 99% sure Lamar Jackson did a very similar play in a playoff game he lost, and we don't talk about it because he lost the game.
Maybe
Where he
I wasn't
sprinted-
watching that.
He's,
I'm like,
and that's my thing is like and that's why honestly, like I think the best thing in the world to do is to always to put those highlights out there, because that's the same thing like that we see with every sport. It's like the amount of moments that are lost because like 90% of the play is good, but the actual end of the play isn't,
Right.
a completion or a basket or what have you. We never talk about those plays. We always
Mhm.
should, because there's tons of moments every game that get lost because it didn't actually like happen.
I
the way
will
we thought.
say we do still talk about the Monday Night Miracle with the Blues, and they lost that series against Calgary in 88 or whatever it
yeah, but
was.
that's a local thing. too,
Yeah,
right.
okay.
I mean,
But they won the game.
They won.
Yeah,
they won the game,
Chicago
lost the
people
series.
will remember Caleb Williams.
Like, look,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
The
still
point is whether
Okay,
or
we're
not
talking
people in
about
St.
okay.
Louis
Okay.
We
will
s-
remember this throw in
Yeah.
5 years.
we still talk about Pujols' bomb to the
Yeah.
train tracks.
And they
They
lost.
won the game. They lost the
Yeah.
series.
Yeah,
You know, like. So, Jim, do you remember the Super Bowl, Seahawks Patriots? The Seahawks had the ball on the 1 yard line and threw a pick.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
No,
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
Do you remember how the Seahawks got down there?
no.
No,
Exactly.
the Tyler Lockett catch.
No, it's the Jared Curse catch, isn't it?
Jared Kirsch.
He's
where
on his back.
He's on
and
his
kicks
back
the
and he
ball
reels
up.
Now I
it in.
himself.
remember. Okay,
Yeah,
now I remember.
But that's kind of like my point. Is unreal play.
The Julio
Unbelievable
Julio
play.
Jones catch
For the
He's one of the
Falcons.
greatest
Yes.
Super Bowl catches of all time.
Yes.
The Bills have fired Sean McDermott.
Wow.
Oh,
Adam Schefter drops a bomb.
you heard it first. Were you not allowed to play that audio on YouTube because of copyright?
Did I not play it on YouTube?
Yeah, they said that you didn't. I don't know if that was because you
What?
couldn't. No big deal.
You
What
would
are
be
we-
perfect there.
What are we talking about?
The audio that we just played didn't connect on YouTube.
That does.
I thought
Command in motion. Williams, drifting, sprinting for space.
That doesn't make. Do they never hear the drops?
Peckerwood.
Peckerwood.
I'm a big vanilla guy. One of the biggest vanilla guys in the business.
He is. That's right.
Well, maybe show off a little of your pink. You can get around a little quicker.
Whoa.
What was that?
Your butt does look good in those shorts. You can call them DeWallet. Women, they are hot.
Let me know if you're hearing any of these drops because they're all playing out of the same feed. So I'm
I'm
very
hearing it.
confused why they're not hearing that.
Who went to winter warm-up for STL Sports Central? Do we know?
Joe Roderick.
Big Joe Roderick.
A lot of food to have there. That's good. I didn't go. First time in 25 years.
Did you miss it at all?
I did.
Yeah.
Because I will say this, the snarks in the media and sometimes in the fan base make fun of that thing. I always like meeting the fans. And it's easy to make fun of, and I've done my share of that. But there's nothing better to watch like some grandma, grandpa bring their grandson or granddaughter, and they're getting they're getting an autograph from a Cardinal player. You see it's unbelievable. It's great.
I went as a kid with my dad, and I got an autograph from Mr. DeWitt.
And
That was
were you
pretty
happy
cool.
with it?
Oh yeah.
Of
I met
all the
Carlos
guys,
Beltran.
of all the guys you want to get an autograph from, you got his.
Oh,
No, I mean I got
it
others,
was
but
free.
Oh,
I was just walking down the hallway, and Bill DeWitt was there.
Oh, okay.
Said hello.
My favorite thing is that I don't even know if he went this time. I assume he did. Tony La Russa. So, he's long gone, right? He's with other teams and everything. He comes back. He's still wearing Cardinal gear. I have to say, Tony, you're not with the Cardinals anymore. You can't be doing that.
Who's he with technically now?
I don't think.
Is he
he's
back with the
any-
White Sox in an advisory role?
Boy, I would hope not.
Okay.
I hope he gets a little free
That is
time.
part. That is
Just chill.
poorly.
He is a baseball guy.
He's
Yeah.
getting old, man.
Mhm.
My God, you'd think you would just want to chill.
But back in the day when they had it at like the hotels, and
Yeah.
stuff, it was packed.
Uh-huh.
And I heard yesterday wasn't so packed.
Does that have to do with the impending season that's about to happen? It's probably not going to be very good, you think?
Could be, or that last season wasn't that good.
Yeah.
Like they're on a run of not great. Maybe that impacts it. I don't really know the difference. I thought it was a great thing. I know it costs a lot of money to put that thing on, and I think the main thing is raises money for Cardinal Care, which is a good thing. But I know last couple I was at kind of downsized a little. I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Do you think this is the worst 3-year stretch the Cardinals have had since like the 90s?
It's been bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if you look at what DeWitt said, and they, I like that they're basically asking the fans for help, trying to still support what they're trying to do. I think they're as transparent as you possibly can be with this, except they're calling it a build now. First, it was a reset. Now it's a build, not a rebuild, but a build. Whatever. That's just syntax. I think they're honest that we're going to try to set this up for a better, more sustainable run, and that there might be some bumps in the road. I think that's the overarching message from the DeWitts and from Heim. And I don't know if they win a little bit and play exciting baseball, maybe it'll work in terms of, folks showing up at the ballpark. But I think last year it got to be a thing where people were trying to send a message.
They were jaded.
We're not happy, and we're not going to show up until you do something. So the Cardinals did something. It may not be, they didn't go out and start spending like a sailor on a 3-day pass, but it's Heim's time. They got rid of some big money guy to clear the runway, and they're going to rebuild. They have hired more coaches in the minor leagues, guys in charge of pitching and stuff, which they didn't have in the past. They spent a lot of money in the analytics and training and adding trainers and stuff. So we'll see if that pays off. It's a different path. I don't recall them. They never really had to build or reset before.
Not
they just
rebuild.
had to plug some holes. Now it's a build. It's a rebuild. It's a tear down. Whatever you want.
The thing that I didn't like last year about the fans protesting, which fair enough, but they put all their blame I'm not going to a game again until Mozeliak's out. He was already out. Like he was a lame duck, president of baseball operations or whatever his official title was then. Like it was Heim Bloom's job by then. So
yeah, but Heim was doing stuff behind the scenes at lower levels.
But I'm saying
he wasn't in charge of the day to day.
Yeah.
Mo honestly was.
I know,
but he was limited in the scope of what
exactly
he was task to do by ownership.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's easy, like I said before. Mo was on the way out. He was an easy pinata for everyone to point their rage at. Plenty to go around. But I think folks are on board with Heim. But the kind of baseball they play, to me, will dictate if fans are going to come to the ballpark and then come back to the ballpark.
Yeah.
What's your biggest disappointment over the weekend?
My biggest
In
disappointment?
starts. What's the biggest disappointment over the weekend?
Mizzou lost to LSU. That sucked.
Yeah. Does that hurt them big time?
No, not big
Okay.
time. I mean, road SEC losses won't hurt you big time. They just got to keep finding wins. Go 1-1 each week, they'll get in the tournament.
What about the biggest surprise?
The Broncos beating the Bills, honestly. I thought the
Yeah.
Bills were going to beat them. I really did. I mean, the biggest surprise is Bo Nix. That was shocking.
You know who's going to win the Super Bowl?
Who?
The Rams again.
Yeah, I think so. I want to hear Rock's opinion on this because he's tuned into this. That was the most shocking Twitter notification tweet I've gotten, that I had to double check to make sure it was real since the Luka Doncic traded to the Lakers.
Whoa.
The Bo Nix broken ankle.
Ugh.
That's the most surprised I've been at a Twitter tweet that I had to keep checking to make sure I wasn't getting someone wasn't hacked or I wasn't getting got since the Luka trade to LA.
Yeah, because no one's really saw.
No
what
one
happened.
saw that.
and he
come-
didn't.
Yeah,
And he wasn't limping.
and he
did an
did his interview. Yeah, he fired. They showed him
It's
fired
over
up the
for them.
fans.
It's over for them.
Maybe in the celebration, he heard.
What?
Oh, that's. But
That's
they're.
it's happened before.
Yes, it has.
Not so much an ankle.
Ripped their knee.
Shoulders.
How about the ACL?
Mhm.
Whenever the kicker jumps at and celebrate.
Yeah.
Maybe he was in a golf cart. Can't
Oh, come on,
whoa,
God dang it!
whoa!
Can we talk SLU Richmond? Rock?
Is that my decision?
17-1. Did Thames get a did he get a play on Sports Center?
Oh, Rockio.
No, he didn't have any. I mean, he had some fun plays, but none of them that would have been Sports Center top 10 worthy. He had a couple good dunks. Did he miss? Was there an alley-oop that they tried that he missed?
Yeah, didn't they
He
try
also-
a backdoor one?
Yeah, I think he tried a backdoor one that was insane.
So
had
he missed it.
had he connected on that one, it would have been awesome.
So he missed a 3 and a hard alley-oop.
Mhm.
And those were the only 2 shots he missed.
Yep.
And he was their leading scorer.
Yep.
This guy's shooting 73% from the field. And you look at, so I looked this up. You look at all the field goal percentage leaders in college basketball. There's one guy who's 6'7". All the other top 15 are 6'11", 7 foot that are just standing by the basket. This guy is something else. And the way SLU operates, the way they play defense, and the way they get they outscored Richmond in the paint because, in my opinion, they cut and cut and cut. They're so hard to defend, and that's why I'm on board with them.
Is
I look
Richmond good?
for-
When's their next monster game? Was okay.
When's their next? What's the
big
next
test?
big game?
Dayton.
Dayton on the 30th. I would have to say.
They have,
Am I
two road
missing-
games this week. I mean, those are
I mean, Duquesne and St. Bonaventure, but the Bonnies have been dropping games.
they're bad.
They've lost to some
Insane.
easy-
Yeah, I mean, Dayton on the 30th of January is easily the biggest game. Next, then they have 4 small games before VCU.
Hey,
Then
George
they-
Washington at home. They're 4th in the conference.
Okay. VCU and Dayton then are back to back on the week of the 20th of February. So that's going to be absolutely massive. And then we then have the last game of the season, which is when they will travel to George Mason, who is also 17-1. And that final game of the season could very well be for first place in the conference.
When's the final game? Is it late February, right before March?
March 7th.
7th.
Final game, yeah, is March 7th.
Okay.
That's the afternoon matchup against George Mason. And they have 2 games against Loyola Chicago, which they absolutely cannot lose.
So I believe, Rock, they have 13 games left in their regular season. What do you think they have to go to clinch themselves
Yes.
an auto bid, not have to worry about winning the A10?
10-2.
I think
Is it
it's
13
I
games
think
or
it's
12 games?
13. I might have miscounted.
11-2.
Yeah, I think 2 losses.
Or
As
10
long as it's not
got
like
2 more losses.
So 10. If the losses, if
Probably.
it's 10-3 and the losses are VCU, Dayton, and George Mason, then
You're a bubble team and probably
they're
have work in the
probably-
conference tournament.
Yeah, they probably have to win a conference game by like 20, which they would do in
Yeah.
at that point. They might still have a first round bye at that point. Depends on how everyone else does. We'll probably still have a
Top
first-round
four is
bye.
first round bye, I would assume.
So they probably still have a first round bye. So probably their second round game. They might have to win that one to kind of get them across. But yeah, I think if they go 10-3 and the 3 losses are the best 3 teams in the conference, I think they're still fine.
They're 11-2. They're a lock.
11-2 is a
If
lock.
they go undefeated, now we're flirting with really good seeding,
Top 6.
especially because Stanford's good.
Yeah, top 6. Well,
Tournament team, maybe.
them beating UNC helps. Them losing by 30 to Duke doesn't.
No. But
But
helps to have a 24-year-old freshman, too.
Grand Canyon beating the ranked Utah State squad was one of the big things that happened for the Billikens over the weekend. And then you winning another conference game by 20 points.
So they got to go 11.
I'd say 11-2. I think I
Okay.
agree with Rock. Probably gets them in without having to worry about winning the conference tournament.
But if you don't, you have to play a conference.
So
You have to win the tournament.
They'll be in their conference tournament no matter what. Winning it gets you in automatically. I'd say 10-3. They're flirting with being on the bubble. 11-2. They're probably locked in.
Cool. All right. Let's do it, baby. You gonna watch that game tonight? I kind of forgot about it.
Oh yeah, I'll watch.
I
it.
just forgot.
It's
I
too
feel like
late.
there's so much
You're gonna
NFL.
watch that game tonight. Yes.
I forgot. I honestly like. Oh yeah, there's a championship game going on because I feel like there's so much NFL action, and I just kind of put it aside. We were talking about this every damn day for hours. I'm like, oh yeah, the game's on tonight.
What's the line? Indiana's big favorite.
Like 7.5 points.
7.5.
Indiana.
Oh yeah.
I think Miami's
They're
going
gonna
to
kill
cover.
They're
I don't
kill
think they're
them.
going to kill them
They're gonna
at
kill 'em.
Miami.
Do you see?
They're gonna kill them.
Carson Beck was asked if,
Yes.
hey, will you
Go to class.
in class or not? And he's like, no, I graduate. I haven't. So he hasn't been. And then he had to kind of cover it up and say, well, I'm taking graduate courses for, but I'll never get that degree. He hasn't been to any classes. He's not going to class.
No.
Like, shouldn't you have to be enrolled and go to a class?
No.
You think he went to class even when he didn't have his degree? He was enrolled.
Matt Leinart took ballroom dancing his final
Nah,
year at USC.
I'd do that.
That's all Matt
How do you learn how
Leinart.
to
That's all
dance?
Matt Leinart did his last year at USC.
You imagine.
Why does it matter?
Matt Leinart walking around campus.
Why do we
Oh,
pretend like we
God.
care about these things?
Exactly.
I care.
Why do you care
Rock,
about
you know the
somebody?
Cardell
I
Jones
don't
quote?
care. Here's why.
I missed that somehow.
Here's why.
We ain't here to play school.
Because I kind of agree
true.
with some of the things Calipari said, and one of them was
Usually a pretty ethical guy to agree with.
I'm not judging his ethics. I'm judging what he said. He said a lot of what's going to happen is a lot of these guys are going to take short-term money, which is great, and not get out with their degree. And he's worried about those guys who fall through the cracks. That's all.
So different from college basketball 10 years ago when guys slipped through the cracks
I'm
and
not
didn't make any
trying
money.
All he's saying is he thinks the system should be adjusted where it kind of ensures that kids are on a better path to get their their college degree, and they're not jumping for small time money. Look, if you're going to make $4 million, you may be set for life. You handle it correctly, you should be. That's one thing. But guys that are jumping around from school to school that get further and further away from actually achieving a degree, getting the small time money, he points out that maybe isn't the best system.
Guys that aren't NBA players.
Yeah.
Who's
That's something to think about. And
Rock-
just because someone,
yeah.
listen, I'm no fan of Calipari. I'm aware of some of the things he's done. But if someone brings up a point that I think is worth listening to, I will.
What
So-
Calipari do?
He's actually less of
Touchy? Is it touchy?
No.
Okay.
It's just that
He's less
it's
of
just
company
that
of the top
him
college basketball
pretending
coaches.
like he cares a lick about education is just
Okay.
Jim,
is
question for you.
a farce.
His kids were getting
It's like
paid.
that's
Before,
like
yeah.
if Bobby Bowden would have been like, here at Florida State, we honor education over football. It's like, no,
Florida
we know the game you play there, champ. It's fine.
Jim,
Play your
who's
game. Play your
funnier?
game.
But there's a lot of guys in college basketball who I've seen agreeing with what he said.
Yeah.
Who don't have that background. So
Mhm.
I'm just analyzing. He was the first guy I saw to do like a whole thing on video that I saw. And a lot of coaches who maybe don't have that background that he has, where he did do a lot of stuff, agree with him.
Mhm.
I think something needs to change where it's just more sustainable. Also, that's the other thing.
When Cal was at Mizzou last year with Arkansas, he walks into the post-game press conference, and there was a state trooper with them that was literally sitting. I'd never seen it before. Almost was sitting in the chair next to him. He was standing right by the table as if a journalist was going to like go up there and attack Calipari. He was sitting there, arms crossed, right next to the table, just on alert.
Is that normal?
It'd be funny if he was really
No.
fidgety and like a bunch of journalists walked to the podium to put their recorders down.
Yeah.
He was like, whoa, what are you doing? Why are your hands in your pockets?
Google Calipari and John Chaney, the Temple coach. So Calipari walked in because it was his turn to go to the microphone. I guess it was a hotly contested years ago.
When he was at UMass?
And Chaney's like, I'll kill you. Like, yeah, he was at UMass and it was against Temple.
Yeah.
And Chaney's like this 78-year-old dude.
Yeah, he was old school.
And they were screaming at each other. Like he was screaming at Calipari. I can't remember what happened in the game. You should Google it. And Calipari said something back, but it didn't seem out of line. And it set Chaney off. He's like, I'll kill you.
A guy I went to school with was a few years older than me. He covers Arkansas, and this clip went viral during March. He's asking Calipari a question, and Cal goes, "You get a haircut?" And he goes, "Yeah, you like it?" He goes, "No, I don't." And then he starts laughing. He goes, "What's your question?" So, who do you think is scummier?
But that has nothing to do with
No, I'm not
That's
talking about
fun.
him. I'm saying top like college basketball coaches or top college football coaches. Who do you think are scummier guys?
That's a good
I
question.
think it's college basketball coaches
Yeah.
because they act like kingpins. They act like
They all do.
Yeah, but
It's college basketball.
but-
You think so?
college
mean-
basketball, they only have 12 guys
you
to
gotta
go over.
You got to think about this. Let's go. Let's go back to the way that.
Tino.
I mean, Huggy Bear.
Oh, God.
Let's talk about what Bobby Knight did at Indiana. You talk about a guy running a program like he was a mafia boss.
Rick
Bobby
Pitino.
Knight. Bobby Knight. That's Italian discrimination. I agree with that. I don't like that you just phrase those two things together. You are 100% right. Pasta prematura. Rick Pitino. Sorry, Frank. It has to
Huggins,
happen.
when he was at Cincy,
Unbelievable
dictator. Would bring in junior college guys.
Yeah.
That were like 40.
Yeah, Huggy Bear was. He's one of the.
Huggy was at the Cincinnati game over the weekend. He looked rough.
Huggy Bear was he kind of gangster or something like that? Huggy Bear like on
His name was Bob Huggins.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Huggy Bear was more of it
He
didn't
liked
really
to drink
it
and
wasn't
drive.
really associated necessarily with the Starsky and Hutch character, but I see where you're going with it.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Okay.
He
By
got
the way,
fired
the
for
Blues,
saying bad things on
the
air.
Blues have put out a little breaking news here as
How long's he out?
Steve Ott will serve as the head coach of the Thunderbirds for the remainder of the season. That's their Springfield affiliate.
What does that mean?
Cameron, do you have a reaction for us?
Wow.
So right out of the gate, Andy Ricketts wants to know, what's your opinion of Steve Ott going to Springfield to be the head coach? Is that a demotion or a promotion?
What do you say, Cam? I don't know what to make of that.
I would say I would.
Is he being groomed? Is he being groomed?
Yes.
Or is he being sent out of the inner circle?
Without maybe both. Maybe both, because their special teams aren't great right now at all. And they weren't great last year either. So maybe they're like, okay, instead of letting you go, we're going to put you in a position to succeed, and make because we always wanted you to be you always want to be a head coach. So maybe here's an opportunity for you to go down there. But who'd he kick off? Their head coach too down. They had a head coach down there too. So wow.
See, I don't know.
Was that in anybody's bingo card?
No, but I don't. Sorry, but I don't know. It can be both. You can't say, "Hey, our special teams aren't great, so we want you to go be our head coach, so you can come back and make everything now." It's either A. Look, there might be some changes coming. We want you to be ready, so go get some head coaching experience. Or it could be, we need to shake up the dynamic.
I would say Otter was probably thinking that he didn't have to go down there and grind in the minors.
They relieved Steve Konowalchuk of his duty.
There it is.
Who was the now former head coach of the Thunderbirds.
What does it mean?
Wow. You think Otter wants to go down there and
we're looking? This
travel?
Is from Army. Obviously, parse it as you will. We're looking forward to Steve Ott taking over in Springfield to push our young players to get better every day and further their development path to become St. Louis Blues. The current staff will take over his duties with the Blues for the rest of the season.
Maybe he's like, you know what? I will go down there and take over and be a head coach for the first time in my career.
Yeah,
but maybe he thought, hey, I've been doing this for a long time. I played 900 games in it. I've been a captain. I've done this. I penalty killed. I've been on power play. I've done it all. Now I've coached for a long time. I'm a winner. I deserve a head coaching job or be in the mix instead of getting demoted and then working my way like I haven't been doing this for the last decade.
Because it's fun traveling
and
at that
eating
level.
and eating Subway.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
What the hell is going on
It
around
could
here?
be. It could be. This is something he needs to brush up his resume to be a head coach.
Now, is he the
He's
official head coach of the Thunderbirds, or is
Yes.
he like an interim tag that
I don't.
till
I
the
gotta
end of
look
the
at that.
doesn't
season,
matter.
you know?
I don't think that
I
matters.
don't know. I don't know.
Who will they bump up
Wow.
to associate? Or who
I
will
don't
take
know
over his role, you think?
I have no idea.
Every-
Julian?
Everyone
Yeah.
loves Hart, right?
Yes.
Everyone speaks highly of him.
Yes.
Players do. Management does. I was always surprised his name doesn't come up for head coaching. So
I know.
maybe that's it.
doesn't.
Maybe it doesn't. So maybe that's it, that his resume is incomplete and he needs to
He
get
needs to go down there and be a head coach for a while and grind it out and understand. But wow. Ooh, I'm gonna make some phone calls after this. I'm curious, baby. Of all the moves, geez Louise, I would never have thought that. That's interesting.
Get him on.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's wants to talk right now.
Get him on.
Introducing the Key STL Burger Bar and Boogie, your new home in the Grand Center Arts District. The Key STL, where the music plays, the game is always on, and the dance floor is open. And Matthew Rocchio is going to be shredding. He's going to be shredding in front of everybody. Get down there. The Burger Bar features the ultimate smash burger experience with premium pasture-raised local beef and a dozen house-made sauces to top it all off. And we can't wait for you to try it out and hang out with us when we do our show the night of the Thursday, January 22nd from 6 to 8. Make your plans now to join us at the Key on the 22nd. You have to see this place, and you have to try the food. This is the Key SEO Burger Bar and Boogie, 3225 Olive in Midtown. Before, during, or after any game, this is the spot, St. Louis. Find out more at thekeystl.com. We'll all be there partying. Matt Adams is going to be with us. Whitener's going to be there. Salzman's going to be there. God dang, it's going to be a party. That's this Thursday, 6 to 8. You got anything over there, Jimmy, before we go to break?
No, I'm good.
All right, we're going to go to break. We'll be back. Hot Take Central 2.0.
People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60 seconds. You can have the rate you need and have your trip booked in 5 minutes. Now, how cool is that? And remember, when you're talking to us, it's like talking to every single airline available with one fast phone call. All you need to do is call and find the best prices to fly wherever it is you want to go. So are you ready? Call Low Cost Airlines right now. 800-298-0306. 800-298-0306. 800-298-0306. That's 800-298-0306.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com. Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
This message is presented on behalf of Delmar Mortgage. When it comes to buying or refinancing a home, everyone's situation is different, and having the right information can save you real money. Delmar Mortgage helps you compare options side by side, understand the cost of waiting, and see when refinancing may actually make sense for you. Get your no-obligation quick quote at SavingTheLou.com.
Individuals may have been compensated for this message. For licensing information, visit NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Delmar Mortgage, NMLS ID number 30998. Delmar Mortgage is an equal housing lender.
After a long day, nothing beats kicking back in a brand new hot tub from St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse. These guys are the real deal. They've been around for over 38 years and got more than 400 five-star reviews, and they've earned every single one of them. They sell premium, American-made hot tubs. USA, baby. And because they keep their overhead low, they pass the savings right on to you. You're getting better quality at a better price. And here's the best part. No hidden fees, no surprises, no, oh, by the way, charges. And if you find a comparable hot tub cheaper at a local dealer, they'll beat that price. Guaranteed. That's right. Best price guarantee. No one's beating them. Plus, when you buy from St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, you're buying from a company that's been here for decades, and they'll be here to service your tub for as long as you own it. Check them out at besthot-tub-prices.com. That's besthot-tub-prices.com. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, highest quality, best price.
What are the keys to a great night out? Great food and drinks, great prizes, and great friends. Join us Thursday, January 22nd from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Key STL Burger Bar and Boogie in the Grand Center Arts District. Enjoy a live broadcast with Cam Janssen and Jim Hayes, plus special guest Matt Adams. Dig into the best smash burgers in town and get your shot at winning opening day Cardinals tickets, autographed merch, and more. That's Thursday, January 22nd, 6 to 8 p.m. at the Key STL, 3225 Olive. Come eat, hang out, and win.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen,
the most perfectly trained athlete ever,
and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
An influential and respected man.
On the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com. Take Central 2.0.
Let's go. Jay Randolph Jr. Studios, Hot Take Central 2.0. Cam Janssen, Jimmy the Cat Hayes, Grant Salzman. We're doing our Matthew Rocchio. Forgot about Matt. Forgot about Matthew. How can you forget about Matthew? Holy cow. Holy cow. Yeah, this is interesting, man. Yeah, the Blues put out Steve Ott will serve as the head coach of the Thunderbirds for the remainder of the season. Really, really interesting. Wow. Yeah, they're on that long road trip.
It's a very interesting. I was just looking at the Thunderbirds Twitter to see if they had announced they'd fired their coach. It was in the Blues statement. But interesting, there was an article on there from the AHL.com, and it's all about the Stenberg boys.
Oh, yeah.
Otto and his brother Ivar, who after a 5-0 loss to the Oilers, the Blues are one more game closer to drafting.
Yep. Don't worry, you're in Winnipeg. Such an easy place to play, although they suck. Then you got their schedule is so goofy. Then they go all the way to Dallas to 2 days off. They're having their rookie party down there, I think, in Dallas. And you come back, then you get back that night. And then you play next day against the Kings at home. Horrible schedule. Ay. Sonny, man, that was nasty, dude.
Yeah,
Whenever you,
that was
God
glad
dang
that was on the calf.
Oh God, and it's just so dangerous. He got collided with McDavid, and McDavid's kind of cut him with his skate. And I've been there before, man. You don't even realize you're cut until you try to stand up and you have no support. But good thing it didn't like rupture any tendons or his Achilles. Oh God. But that was nasty. Sonny always gets banged
when you
up.
were cut, what happened?
I got a scar from here to here. Didn't even know. I cut my wrists. It looks like, if you look close, looks like I've been, Yeah, but I haven't. That was from skates. Your arm's like this, boom. And all of a sudden, you're like, God, why is my hand tingly? And why is it so wet? You take your hand out, blood everywhere.
Oh.
It sticks everywhere to you. I don't even remember I told you my leg blew up because I had MRSA. That was a night that the Malaysia Air 370 went missing. Bacchus got knocked out, and then I busted my leg up. Look at those 2 holes in my leg, Jimmy. 2 holes in my leg. I didn't even know that went down until the end of the game.
What's your worst injury ever?
Oh, cracked sternum was bad.
What?
A cracked sternum, and I was in Winnipeg, dumpy ass Winnipeg, and they didn't talk to me for 3.5 hours in the emergency room. And all the guys were sitting on the tarmac waiting for me for hours, getting out of Winnipeg, and we had to fly all the way to Vancouver, and they're waiting for me. They didn't talk to me. And all of a sudden, they're like, okay, we'll get you some medicine. I'm like,
Are you by yourself or is it?
I got people with me. Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah.
They're not raising the roof.
They were not. They were not at all. I'm like, okay, it was bad. Then I get on the plane. Everybody's like, this about freaking time. I'm like, I got cracked sternum. I can't even talk. I was in a wheelchair. They wheeled me up. That sucked.
With teammates like that, jeez.
Yeah, well, that's what happened.
That's
they're
standard,
joking.
Though.
They're joking. They're joking. You know what I mean? They're worried about you, but they're chirping a little bit. Yeah, that was bad. Probably concussion.
Yeah,
that's probably going to affect me more than anything later on, I would say.
So what about the harsh words from Andy? Sometimes?
Andy, the harsh words get me. That sticks to my soul a little bit.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
What injury caused you to miss the most time?
Shoulder surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, ripping my whole freaking shoulder out. That was god awful.
How long were you out with the sternum crack?
I think a couple months, man. Maybe.
Yeah.
You can't do anything. You're like this. You're sitting in bed like this, like, and then you sneeze like, a junior.
I have a question for you about that. Let's say you get a little older.
Yeah.
You're still in good health now, relatively young guy. You get older and they go, yeah, your shoulder, is we got to go back in. If there's an injury that you got from playing, clearly from playing, that needs some sort of surgery to correct or whatever, are you on your own, or does the league help you with that? Is that a bad question?
No, I think you could get help from that, but you'd have to. It would be a process. It'd be a process. You know what I mean? It would be. I don't know if I just don't want to. How do you prove that now? I've been playing hockey. I'm recorded skating around 100 miles an hour.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, when did you? So why are you doing that? You're at all these events. You're playing hockey. You're flying around. Why? Okay, your shoulder didn't hurt then. So I think that would be a long process.
Because I just know, like NFL, especially offensive linemen, later in life, I mean, the knees or whatever. And it was a battle for years to get the Players Association to help them out.
That's what Chaser and Clint Healy are doing.
You gave your physical well-being to a sport. And then when you're suffering the ramifications of it later in life, you're on your own. That ain't right.
No, I know. It's not right. I probably have a couple different beefs with the NHL if I really wanted to lay some things down, just so you know.
You should start a lawsuit.
Maybe not.
What do you got?
What do you got?
Well, I don't know. You know, you're a young kid and they give you 190 of those Percocets. You get addicted to them, not even knowing what the hell you're doing with it, all by yourself while the team, like, eating those things, like, got it done near killed me. Thousands of dollars spent. I don't know.
I think if we actually did a proper medical audit of all the professional sports leagues in America, people would lose licenses very fast.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever, there's a place called Jim Hayes Enterprises.
Yeah, damn. How much? 65%, baby.
65.5%.
It goes up every week. It goes up every week.
Well, cost of living.
Oh,
we got to pay our people.
Anyway,
you're right about that. And Rock's right.
But I don't like doing, because it's still my fault. Like, it's still my fault. That's how I look at it. I just, that was my fault.
I actually don't think it's your fault.
Someone opened the door for you.
If you give a 19-year-old 150 Percocet,
190
Percocet, and just go, let us know when you're feeling good.
And by the way, don't be around the team, because you're not supposed to be around the team when you're in.
Yeah, that's the fault of the NHL.
Those are some lonely days, I'll tell you that. That's my daddy when I had to call him crying.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Felt terrible. I'm like,
disgustingly irresponsible.
Why don't you call me?
I didn't know you that well. This was pre getting traded to the Blues. It's my early.
I would have saved you.
You know what I mean? Anyway, I needed a savior. I did. Didn't get one. Oh, I did. Kate, actually. That took a while. Went through a lot before she came in the mix. By the way, we're gonna do our guarantees. I know I guaranteed got one. I got one guarantee right. I'll tell you that. I forgot what my others were.
What'd you say? Like there'd be a controversial
Did
call?
I say there was going to be a huge train crash with multiple deaths? Did I say that?
Lord, what?
There was in Spain. Multiple. Dozens.
Good thing, Rocky.
No, that was not your call this week. You did not call it tragedy this year. You called it tragedy, but it was a different kind.
Oh, okay.
You still get credit.
We'll talk about that in the second hour.
Big time train crash in Spain. Hardcore. Anyway, we're going to do our guarantees. Hey, listen, when you buy a hot tub, you want value that lasts. At St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, their low overhead means premium, American-made products, priced better than the competition, and the best price guarantee in town. They'll beat any local dealer on any comparable model. With over 38 years in the business, 500 plus 5-star reviews, you could trust they'll be here to service your spa long after the sale. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, highest quality, best price. Visit besthotTubPrices.com today. We're going to do our guarantees when we get back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
Not sure how to get a lawyer after an accident? Call Brown & Crouppen. We'll walk you through it. Worried it'll cost too much? Here's a fact. At Brown & Crouppen, you pay nothing up front, and we never get paid unless you do. When you're our client, you'll have all your questions answered, all for free. Hurt? Get the facts and help you need. Call Brown & Crouppen now.
Introducing the Key STL Burger Bar and Boogie, your new home in the Grand Center Arts District. The Key STL is where the music plays, the game is always on, and the dance floor is open. The Burger Bar features the ultimate smash burger experience with premium pasture-raised local beef and a dozen house-made sauces to top it all off. It's the Key STL Burger Bar and Boogie, 3225 Olive in Midtown. Before, during, or after any game, this is the spot, St. Louis. Find out more at thekeystl.com.
Fast Track Auto Transport has been a trusted leader in vehicle shipping for over 25 years, providing reliable, affordable service across the U.S. Fast Track offers fast and safe transportation solutions for individuals, dealerships, fleets, and businesses of all sizes. The Fast Track team prides itself.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen.
So what's the table?
Get BC.com.
You're gonna need lawyers, right?
I'm Big Toe Media President Dave Green, and for the last few months, I've been telling you about what makes Home Bank different. Local people, local decisions, and real relationships. So let me take that a step further. When you walk into Home Bank, you're not walking into a system, you're walking into a conversation. This is a bank that understands St. Louis because they're part of it. The people making decisions live here, work here, and invest back into the same communities you do. That matters, especially when you need answers, flexibility, and a partner you can trust. Big banks can make promises. Home Bank builds relationships. If you're ready for a smarter, more personal banking experience, I'd encourage you to start that conversation today with Home Bank, the team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001. Home Bank, member FDIC. More than a bank, they're your business partner. Hockey parents, be honest. Are your tournaments this season feeling a little unpredictable? You've planned the weekend, booked the hotel, hauled the gear. You deserve a tournament provider that's as organized as you are. And that's where Big Bear Tournaments comes in. No guessing games, no mystery matchups. We probably list every registered team right on the website. You always know exactly who's in your division. There's great competition, clear communication, and zero last-minute surprises. Make your season smoother. Check out your next tournament at BigBearTournaments.com.
When you buy a hot tub, you want more than bubbles. You want value that lasts. At St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, their low overhead means premium American-made products priced better than the competition and the best price guarantee in town. They'll beat any local dealer on a comparable model. With over 38 years in business and 400-plus five-star reviews, you can trust they'll be there to service your spa long after the sale. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse. Highest quality, best price. Visit besthot-tub-prices.com today.
Fast Track Auto Transport has been a trusted leader in vehicle shipping for over 25 years, providing reliable, affordable service across the U.S. Fast Track offers fast and safe transportation solutions for individuals, dealerships, fleets, and businesses of all sizes. The Fast Track team prides itself on honest communication, competitive pricing, and real-time tracking, which gives our customers peace of mind from pickup to delivery. Whether you're shipping a single car or managing a large fleet, Fast Track delivers a smooth, hassle-free experience every time. Come see why Fast Track Auto Transport has been St. Louis's go-to company for all your vehicle transport needs for over 25 years. The trusted way, the safe way, the Fast Track way. Visit ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004. That's ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004.
The Lou Information Station, 590 AM KLIS, Wood River, St. Louis. The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Let's go. 906, Kirkland, Missouri. Hot Take Central 2.0. Cam Janssen, Jimmy Cat Hayes, Grant Salzman, Matthew Rocchio. We're doing our thing. We're doing our thing on a Monday. Great sports weekend. Lots of crazy stuff going down. The NFL never disappoints. Although, unfortunately, for everybody in St. Louis, the LA Rams will be champions again.
You think so?
I do. Yeah.
They're going to beat Seattle?
Yep. The Rammies with that great owner. Damn good owner. Man, he's got his hands in everything. Great landowner, too. Wow, the Rammies are going to win the Super Bowl again. Son of a gun. Where's it at? Where's the Super Bowl at?
San Fran.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Really Santa Clara, but...
Is it Candlestick Park still?
No, it's Levi's Stadium, the new stadium now.
Is it nice?
Yeah, I think it's their
Probably.
second time hosting a Super Bowl. Now, I believe they hosted Super Bowl 50. I don't like West Coast Super Bowls because the Super Bowl should be on the East Coast. The 5:30 kick here. The sun's already set, or it's setting.
So
it's
what time are they
nighttime.
going to start it?
It's gonna be like 3:30 their time. It's not gonna. It's gonna be light the entire game. That sucks.
I don't care.
Super Bowl should be at 9.
I don't care.
I don't care.
at
I don't.
9.
I don't want it to be too late. It's Sunday.
No, I know. I'm saying if it's a 5:30 kick in St. Louis, it should be on the East Coast or Central Time, and it's gonna be nighttime when the game's ending.
Where are you going to? Yeah, I don't know. How many
Dark
places
outs.
can you? How many warm weather places? I don't know. You guys can go down to Florida. You could
Play
do
the
a bunch.
Super Bowl in Florida all the time. I'm fine. with
Carolina, you can play probably.
that. It can be rainy there.
Could be
Or
it could be
cold.
nasty and cold.
Give me
Yeah.
Miami and Tampa. Just rotate those two for the Super Bowl.
You think so?
Yeah, it's never rainy or crappy in Miami.
There it
Tampa.
is. There it is. There it is.
It hasn't been
Hurricanes
for a while. It's true.
I'm hoping I'm not guilted into going to a Super Bowl gathering. I don't like it.
Nah, I'm watching at home.
You can always just say no.
Sometimes you can't.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
too.
you
get
can-
stuck
you
in
can-
this
you can
thing.
always say no.
I can't. Sometimes I have
okay.
obligations.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Sometimes I have obligations.
I could put my foot. It's a Sunday night. Like no one's making me do anything on that. It's
There you go.
There it is. See,
I
if
don't-
it's Saturday night, you're probably like, well,
You're with people that might want to make a big deal of every commercial. Like,
I'm a grown man. I pay for this house. This is my castle. damn
no,
it.
no,
It's
no,
not
Maddie.
like
It's
this. Not like
Tiffany's.
this,
It's Tiffany's.
What about like what's
That's why I
some
love that drop so
It's
much.
the best. It's the best. No, Maddie. No.
Like-
Tiffany's.
8 to 10 people is fine. Like a perfect amount.
I don't like
You
any.
don't stop talking, Grant.
I
Do
don't
we
like any.
seriously have to watch the Rams win another Super Bowl 10 years after they left? We'll never get back into the good graces of the football gods, Anthony. And he's right. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Guys,
Maybe the Battlehawks will win.
The football gods forgot about St. Louis.
Oh,
we don't
yeah.
exist in their minds.
Exactly.
Talking about football gods.
They left in 2001.
I tweeted yesterday.
Gone.
I
Four, I think.
tweeted yesterday. I've never been a Bears fan, but for some strange reason,
I
I'm
was.
rooting for them tonight. And then people were like, "Get over it." No, I don't have to root for the Rams. Like that was 9 years ago. Yeah, passage of time doesn't require me to suddenly root for the Rams.
Who do
They're
you
not
want to
worse.
win, though? Are these four teams, I'm like, Seattle?
You want New England to win?
Yeah.
The worst part about it is
Sorry, there's people who think
I
we
say
should-
Broncos.
Oh, yeah, no.
But they're not.
I will be rooting like just full blooded against the Rams the rest of my life.
But-
That's never going away.
Yeah.
the worst part about the Rams is
Kidding
they're
me?
fun.
Yeah,
That's
no doubt.
like McVay's awesome. Stafford's awesome. Puka's like
I don't care.
amazing.
I don't care
Devontae
if
Adams
it's
is
true,
great.
Grant. Don't ever say that
Tyron.
again. I don't care if it's true. Don't ever say that again.
It is
Don't ever say that
true.
again.
They're not fun.
Yeah,
Don't
they
ever
are.
say that again.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
fun to
built
watch.
They are.
They're built on a throne of lies.
I like their coach.
They are.
He's cool.
Hey, Money Mevis.
Nevis is
Kicker,
doing.
kicker.
Although you say you didn't like him.
Yeah.
Grant loves everybody.
On
And-
field. He's a Mizzou guy.
I know, but you were
Yeah, but
saying
you
51
did.
yarder.
Yeah, you said you didn't like him.
He's done some sketchy things at its time at Mizzou.
Like what?
Let's just say the ladies of Chicago better been on the lookout.
He's
How
cra-
come?
He creeps around.
Hold on, let me get a bill for this.
He
guy.
creeps around.
You doing what? Keep
Every
doing what?
18 to 21-year-old.
Yeah, because
in
college
Columbia,
football
Missouri-
players never creep
Yeah.
around. At
Still,
Michigan,
Jimmy,
they had a head
still.
coach who was
Freshman
creeping
for
around.
2
Something
years.
happened to him.
Not to me.
Yeah.
No, not to me. People I know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
All right,
they've
so
been
that-
creeped
Oh,
out by
no.
him.
Yeah. All right. I
I
get you.
still hits up the college girls, and he's 2 years out of.
Yeah, well, they're 21.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you
Michigan
do?
had a head coach.
Ole Miss had a head coach.
So what are you worried about a kid who was
Nah.
Yeah, something happened.
Yeah. Did Mevis
What do you do?
hook up
Stand
with
up.
one of your
Where'd he
friends'
touch you?
girlfriends?
Oh,
Yes,
I don't
hold on.
think- Whoa,
Let me
what?
rephrase
What did
it.
Tim say?
Did Mevis
What?
hook up with one of your friends' girlfriends?
No.
He tried to.
No. Wow.
Then what do you do?
Well, try to with some female friends.
What do you think I'm talking about?
Yeah. So okay. So
Yeah.
were they Were they going out with one of your buddies and stuff like that? That's going to happen,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Well,
He
yeah,
was
but
hitting them up.
Was she
Yeah.
talking back to him?
I don't think so.
Oh
No.
yeah. You sure
He's
about that?
sliding in the DMs.
Yeah, but is she
He's
responding?
sliding in the
Is
DMs.
she responding
No,
to him?
no. Just was
Okay.
parading it
You
around.
sure? You
mocking
sure
him.
about that?
I honestly think I think Grant might say, God, God forbid,
Harrison Moose,
God,
to my DMs.
God forbid a fat guy get a little motion. God forbid somebody with a little extra belly.
C block. You're a C block.
Listen here with your little skinny privilege there, your little flat stomach privilege. Over there, Grant Salzman.
Get him.
God forbid a fat guy gets a little
Your thick
motion
hair.
with the ladies.
Yeah.
God
Do you remember
forbid.
his
Something
little
happened.
trot
Rock
off the
is
field
quietly
with
having
Georgia?
a big show.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. What do you do?
He was mad this morning too.
Oh,
He
yeah.
always is.
Especially Mondays.
He doesn't like
Every morning.
between us. He doesn't like Beavis either. He's playing the show here.
I was going to ask you if you
I have
did.
no issue with me. He's the second best kicker I ever watched in a Mizzou uniform.
He's the best.
It was that cat in like 08, like what was
He
starts
was
with
really
the
good.
W. And I'm blanking on it right now.
He couldn't be that good if you can't think of his name though.
Well, he was a kicker in college.
It's true.
Wolfert, was it Wolfert?
They're asking Rock if
There's
he's
some
mad.
some
That,
better kickers.
is Rock mad that he's not off today?
That Rock mad that he isn't off today.
Mm-hmm.
No,
It's a big Monday to talk Spires, baby. We grind.
Can we get back
We
to Grant?
grind it.
Grant. All right.
Yeah.
So I would say you're the nicest guy on the panel.
Yes.
Cam is a
Thank
close second. Okay.
Mhm.
But when we brought up Mevis,
Cam
because
is
I
like
thought,
the nails.
because to me, like I didn't want the Rams to win.
Mhm.
Not, I'm not like, yeah, I've gotten over it to a certain extent. I'll never root for them. Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't hate watch them or anything like that. But okay. So it looked like the Bears were going to win. I was happy about that. Rams pull it out. And it was Mevis kicking the field goal.
I
the
wanted
game
him to
winner.
make the
So
kick.
I was happy in that extent because I watched him play too, and the thicker kicker thing is fun. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm fine with it. And then when we brought it up this morning, you were like
Really? I've never
almost
seen
like you were personally hurt.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
this is
no.
dramatic. That's
It was.
dramatic.
It's exactly what I thought
That's
too.
not.
Because I've never seen you say, I don't know about.
Yeah.
I've never seen you even
I
be
just
that
went,
way.
He's a little.
Remember that time I brought up Ted Bundy and you were like, well, he's a
Great
good
guy.
guy. Misunderstood.
Misunderstood.
And we bring
Had a
up
tough
Mevis
childhood.
and you're like, yeah, that's not a good guy. And it would seem personal.
That's true. No personal. You give me the best memory of sports at Mizzou while I was there.
Well, explain to us and the listeners and the viewers
The little trot.
why there was that reaction initially.
All I was, we were talking about it. I go, oh, well, Meva's not.
There's more. There's more to the story. You're not telling.
There's
me.
really not.
Do you believe that there's probably
Something
more?
happened.
Are you saying
I
he's a little
swear.
awkward?
He did something to
You're saying
Grant.
he's a little awkward?
He's
You're
a
saying
little
creepy.
awkward, a little creepy.
He creep your girl out.
creepy. No,
What's creepy? What did he do?
Pepe Le Pew.
I think he sends a lot of creepy texts to girls. That's all. I'm
How old
saying.
is he again?
24, 25.
Oh, well, come on. I mean,
What?
Cam's like, yeah, he was who was without sin cast the first stone in this one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wait,
Yeah.
are you saying that
24?
that's proper range for Pepe Le Pew, whatever that is?
He
He gets a, so if he
He's
was
his first year in the
30
league. Like he's feeling it. He's making
True.
money.
Well, I don't know if he is now. Still, I'm.
Oh, he probably
I don't know
is.
where.
It just seemed like a strange reaction.
It's just. It's a very. It's
How
a,
dare he?
You're
it's a-
Mr. Mizzou. Don't you do a
Yeah.
Mizzou show
I do.
here?
Exactly.
And you
5
weren't
of them a
happy
day.
that this guy was a playoff hero?
I wanted him to make the kick.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I was happy he made the kick. It's a running joke between me and my friends about Mevis.
Which one of your friends
Yeah. What'd he do, man?
was wrong?
Yeah. Who got?
It was Ricky, wasn't it?
Ricky, yeah.
Poor Ricky.
Yeah, poor
He
Rick.
didn't know.
No.
He thought his girl was out with the friends.
Mhm.
Nope.
She was
His girlfriend Ashley.
Yeah.
His girlfriend Ashley was AWOL one night.
She's like, I just slept over at the friend's house again.
And
I
it
don't
was the
know.
Thicker Kicker's house.
We were playing cards, and all of a sudden, I just fell asleep on the couch. And
cards.
yeah, they're watching movies.
When
I think
you
the
saw him out at
cards-
bars, was he getting a lot of attention from the ladies? That
I never
maybe-
saw him out at bars.
All right, so good for him.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you think Tomlin's going to go to Buffalo?
No.
They love William and Mary alums. Him and Sean.
Why no?
McDermott.
You think he's done?
I think he's taking time
he's
off.
done.
I would. You don't think
he's done?
He's
I
too
think he's
young to
done.
never
Yeah,
get
right.
So is
another.
Bill Cowher?
These coaches are so crazy, dude. They're gonna miss it in 2 seconds.
I think he's done.
There.
I don't think he'll come back.
Oh, when they offer him $100
Can I
million
guarantee that?
when they offer him $100 million,
Well,
you
I
kidding
mean,
me?
someone's got to offer him $100 million.
You don't think they will?
No, I'm saying, wow, that might
Not so sure.
100 million reasons why to change your mind.
Well,
How many years has he been head coach with the Steelers?
19.
Yeah, it might be done.
It's a long time. He looks pretty good. How old is he?
Like 52,
What?
Yeah, he's still young.
He ain't, dude.
54 maybe.
These guys are so crazy. They're gonna get home and be like, "Ugh." Unless he goes right to the booth or something.
I don't know. He might. His daughter's a college gymnast. He's just going around watching her right now.
You can only do that for so long.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he'll go to the booth. I think he'll be like a halftime pregame show guy.
Yeah. Or go to
Fox,
Barstool
CBS.
with what's his name?
He's not doing
That
that.
was rude.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Is it?
Yeah, that was mean.
See, Grant still likes the guys at Barstool that kicked him to the
God,
curb and
that's
made him pay
just-
for his own Uber, but he doesn't like
Are
me.
you hoping to get back with Barstool?
You still
No.
tweeting at him?
Yes, he is. Look
no,
at
I'm
his
not.
eyes.
This is why is it the Grant attack day? Rock came in hot and heavy
He
this
did.
morning at me.
Yeah, I'm not attacking you. I just
You
when
two
you
now?
said that, no, because
What
It-
about you heavy? What about you?
You were just
With
yourself.
the
Sorry.
Mavis thing was a little out of character. Not an attack on you. I was just trying to get whether or not there was more to the story.
No, there's no more to the story. I was just kind of talking.
You want to do our guarantees, Matthew?
Just you were just crapping on a man's
On his game.
on his game.
Yeah.
On his personality.
How
just on
dare
the
he
radio without
message
any
girls?
without any ability to argue it.
How dare he message
My
her?
problem with you.
I'll get him on. I'll text him and be like, "Hey
How
man,
dare he?
I'll slide in his DM, see if he wants to defend himself."
Do it.
Oh, you're going to do that? No, pretend you're a woman like
No,
Yeah.
catfish him.
Yes, like a Monte Teo.
yeah.
Oh, be his internet girl.
I've said this a million times.
Catfish him.
I've said this a million times about Monte. They're like, you watch
Manti.
Manti, whatever. You watch that documentary, you're gonna think completely different of him. Oh, you're gonna be on his side. No. I watched that thing. I'm like, God Almighty, dude.
You're still against him after that?
Mike, even worse.
Oh my God. damn.
Even worse.
Oh my God.
What the hell was that all about?
He was. This is.
I don't care.
This is why I can't. This is why I react when I like people raise are clearly raising sheltered children who will be duped by that. It's just like I'm like you're doing your child a disservice by raising them in that way. Look what happened to like a guy like Manti Teo.
We're boyfriend and girlfriend.
It's his parent. It's entirely his parent.
I haven't met her yet, though.
It's entirely his parent.
My girlfriend died. I haven't met her yet, though. You are a psychopath. Psycho.
I don't know the man, and he did have a good NFL career. Tip of the cap to him. But I don't think it's sheltering. Like if you're not bright enough to see through the roof.
Well, you have to talk about. You have to look at how he was raised. He was just raised in an incredibly sheltered environment where he never had to make a differentiation about people around him because he was only ever around people that were like perfectly curated to be in his world. And that's the problem with sheltering kids is they don't learn how to make decisions. They don't learn how to differentiate things. Kids have to be presented with things. And he lived an incredibly sheltered life and he was never allowed to learn or make a mistake or meet people different than him that taught him, oh, you have to make delineations about people. And that's what happens when you shelter a child, I think.
Yeah, I think there's more to it. You have to be smart enough to I mean, there are so many things that didn't add up along the way where anyone would have said something's not right here. Even if you were part of the Walton family on the mountain together and only dealt with the wonderful Walton family. That's a show from years ago, John Boy and etc. You would still have something saying this doesn't add up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Figure it out.
Well, I never saw that.
I've seen
documentary.
guys get got by girls over and over back in the day where you knew, and it's so obvious that this girl is using you and cheating on you. It's so effing obvious. And sometimes you got to grab that guy and be like, step out of it. Step out of it.
I've
had to do that. They wouldn't have got by this.
Why does it have to be
They wouldn't
the
have
guys
got.
are always a victim? Maybe the guy cheated on the girl.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
the girl was
Not in this case. I knew what was going on. Trust me. And I had to shake multiple guys, smack them. Wake up. they wouldn't have got by this whole Manti, whatever the hell his name is.
And
situation.
what was it?
They wouldn't have.
And what was the documentary, or was it trying to say that it was beyond his control? Or
Yeah, they just kind of they babied him through the whole thing. No one was like, "Are you an idiot? Are you an idiot? How the hell do you let that happen?" And then you go up and say, "My girlfriend," make a public statement. "My girlfriend died." You are a weirdo.
Isn't it his buddy that did it to him?
Oh,
a guy
I thought
he
it
knew?
was just a trans girl.
Family member of a buddy you knew. He knew a guy in his family. Because
but it was someone that in his orbit, right?
Well, yeah,
that was doing it.
that conceivably he would have met at least once or twice. Yes.
And the trans thing had nothing to do with it. You just threw that out there.
Well, she was.
What did you bring that up for?
Isn't she?
Play the drop.
Isn't she? A lot of trans news.
Yeah,
I got to bring that up.
I don't.
So a lot of trans news.
I never heard that side of the story.
Shut up, Henry. Screw the DeWitts. The multi-billionaire cheap that wants tax money to upgrade a 20-year-old stadium that doesn't use his money on the field. He can use his own for his stadium. Spartan Fire.
By the way, it's just like here's the thing. Like I don't like billionaires taking tax money either way, but like
so
the people in Kansas City were the ones who pushed that through. And I just don't think the billionaire is going to say, "Oh, you're going to give me tax money to fix the stadium?" Nah, guys, write the personal check. I don't need this government money. Like, who's doing that? You're not doing that. If you're a regular human being and the government said, "Hey, here's $2,000 instead of you having to pay it for you to fix it yourself," I guarantee you're taking the money. Yeah, I know it's stupid, but like we can criticize the politicians for bending over backwards or probably forwards in this situation for the billionaires on the other side of the state. So they were trying to keep them there. I mean, let's be honest here. The issue here is Kansas was okay with giving them the money, Kansas City was okay with giving them the money, and then Kansas decided to completely just undress themselves in front of the Chiefs, and so now we're going to lose tax money to the Cardinals. But I don't blame the DeWitts for taking the tax money that's been offered.
And also, you put it out there, it's what you want, and then you negotiate what you're really hoping for.
So we're getting a new stadium?
No,
they're doing
upgrades.
They're doing upgrades so that the lowest levels of Busch Stadium don't flood every time it rains.
Oh, that's right.
Which is what they're dealing with right now.
I think it holds.
When did
up
that
pretty
start
well still.
happening,
Jimmy?
What's that?
When did the lower levels of Busch Stadium start getting
a few years
bad
ago.
leakages
Yeah,
in water?
a few years ago, and it seems to be getting worse and worse every year.
That's kind of how. I mean, that's literally just how concrete foundation kind of works.
They
When you're
slip,
dealing with
they-
that
that-
big of a situation. It's that much. I mean, the edifice is that high. It's that heavy. You constantly have to be redoing foundational stuff like that, else you're going to get cracks.
You get foundation work ain't easy.
And I mean, there's other things that could use an upgrade, but as the quote I saw, he basically said, it's over time and there are realities of finances that are available right now. So it wasn't like he was like screaming, "We need all this."
I tell you what, man, you fix that stadium up a little bit, do a couple tweaks here and there. They tear down the Millennium. They built up that area right there. I don't know. Things are looking kind of good. That's positive.
Oh yeah.
That's positivity.
Yeah, don't look. The number one thing is I hope that I hope Weatherholt makes the team. I hope he has a good season. What they really need outside of fixing where the flooding happens is young guys to play to a level where fans are interested
There
and
it
buy
is.
in.
That's it.
And maybe this isn't the year, but we're on the right track. Because after all this talking, again, I think the Cardinals have been pretty transparent. Hey, we need our fans to get on board. This is what we're trying to do. And if those young players show signs of being entertaining and being on the path to winning, they'll get crowds. If not, it's going to look like an experiment gone horribly wrong. I'm hoping that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's about the
To
young
me,
kids.
that's more important than
cracks in the
putting in a
foundation.
new, bank of lights or anything like that. The product.
I kind of want everything.
There has to be an upgrade in the product and what that product means in context. Here's the young guys. Look, everyone's getting better, and it seems like we're on the right path.
A lot of pressure on that weather.
That's true.
It is.
And I think he'll eat it for lunch.
They need a savior. Just like you did.
A savior. Is this our savior? Yeah.
And things that I saw from the winter warm-up via other people's postings when they post clips. I like that Mason Wynn said his job is to make sure Weatherholt is comfortable as a major leaguer. Like, to me, that's the leader of the team, is Mason Wynn.
He's a face.
Sometimes that didn't always jive with what the coaches were preaching. I think Mason Wynn, who played with a bad knee all season, didn't say jack until toward the end. I think he's going to have a big year, and I think it's his team going forward.
Is that scary that the leader of the team, what is he, 23 years old?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
But I do think there are benefits to it. And he was, I'm not saying leader of the team for everyone last year. I'm saying of the young core.
Yeah.
And I think being in that role last year and being through some bad times, some good times, whatever, and dealing with injury will only make him a better leader going
Do they have
forward.
any veteran leadership?
I think Newt is probably there.
How old's Newt? Like
No, they don't have that. And Heim Bloom said he would like a right-handed bat, maybe an outfielder with some veteran experience. And then the other guy in the new reliever they just picked up, Stanek, is a veteran. Otherwise,
what's the deal with the Cardinals broadcast next year, Kreider?
Don't know. We'll find out soon. As I understand it, not being a full-time employee of the broadcast entity, the Cardinals have pulled out of FanDuel, as I think 9 major league teams have, but have not closed the door to reopening discussions should FanDuel complete a sale. And I think they have till the end of the month or somewhere in that vicinity, and then we'll know if it's FanDuel with a different owner or if it's MLB taking over. Does that answer it?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Rock, you want to see who won in the guarantees by
Yeah, let's go through them.
STL Hot
Jimmy's
Dog
locks. Kellen Thames makes a Sports Center top 10 play.
Didn't
have a big
almost.
game, but he came up short. Dodgers will make another crazy move when they buy Greenland.
Didn't happen yet.
Not May.
But my people say it's still going on.
yeah.
Never wrong, just early.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
And Cam predicted that an NFL team would score a touchdown in the playoffs.
Big 49ers injury. Big 49ers injury.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen. Controversial call that it affects an NFL game. Did he ever get that one?
God,
right?
did I get that one?
God, did he get that one right? That was a good call.
Damn right.
I actually thought that was a bad call. That was a fantastic call.
Yes.
My
Yeah.
God. Cam.
Yes.
Happens every week.
Biggest story of the weekend, though.
That's the biggest story, but that's what it had to be. It had to be one of the biggest stories of the weekend. A
And
controversial
then,
call.
number
and
3,
God, I got it.
A major celebrity will pass away.
Ooh.
I think we made it through the weekend.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think anybody got
This is where Cam goes back and is like, wait
Was
a
anybody
minute.
on that train in Spain?
There was a guy who made
Hold on a second. The Secretary of Labor under Dwight D. Eisenhower died last week. You're telling me that's not a major celebrity?
a guy who made a guest appearance on the Bob Newhart show passed away.
I'm just telling you. What the hell's going on here? So Cam gets 1.
Yeah, baby.
Jim gets 0 in this lock of the weekend. We're getting progressively worse in this game.
I think I think the fact that the Dodgers were in talks to buy Greenland is terrific parody choice.
I don't think it's a topic that deserves to be
Any other animals on
I don't think it's a topic that deserves to be parodied.
I was actually thinking of tweeting that, and I thought I'll get all kind of political.
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
so I'm not going to do that.
I wonder why people
funny
give
to
you
me.
political stuff about that.
It's funny.
Shocking to me that people would make it political. A joke about taking over Greenland.
That's
Shocking people would find a way to make it political.
Yeah.
I wonder how.
Will they be expand to Greenland?
Yes.
Can't talk about that.
Okay. I didn't know if you knew.
It's not a
that.
great weather situation to play
No, it's
baseball.
beautiful.
Let's put a team in Greenland and a team in Venezuela in the MLB. And
Yes.
longest road trip in professional sports.
They got big plans to realign, according to the commissioner.
Yeah, I mean, if you like, as I told Jimmy about that snowstorm in Russia, it got 180 centimeters in a short amount of time.
In what meters?
180 centimeters.
What is
So
that?
What is a centimeter?
What's a centimeter?
Centimeter.
Oh,
my bad.
Oh. I thought that was. I honestly thought that was like a volume.
Yeah,
I messed up.
I
They messed with Cyrillic over there.
Son
So I
of
thought maybe.
I thought you were. You
and
shouldn't have said anything. Should have just kept to it.
5-6 feet of snow. You should see the pictures of it. It's scary, dude. No Thank you. No, thank you. Let me tell you, though, looking out that back porch of mine, oh, God, I got some work to do back there. Just thinking.
The best backyard is one lightly covered in snow. I think we can all agree with that. But the second best backyard is one built by our friends.
Yes. Merrimack Pools. I'll tell you that right now. And outdoors. SplashSTL.com. I'm telling you, they can do it all. You want a pool, you want a huge fire pit in your backyard. They could do that. They could make it your backyard a huge kitchen where you're outside. When you're outside, you feel better about life. You just do. Even if you could make some shade back there, you could, if it's hot, you could have fans put up. If it's cold, you could have heaters out there. The point is you want to be outside as much as you possibly can. And, of course, Merrimack Pools and Outdoors will help you with that. You dream of it, they can put it together, and your dreams will come true.
Step by step.
Step by step. Get it going now.
And they're fully backed with manufacturer warranty. To me, it's about living space. Like, I have a backyard. You don't go back there a lot.
I know.
But if we had, like, a covering and a little kitchen,
just a couple
then it's like another piece of the house.
Yes.
It's living space.
Yes, exactly.
And you better do it now. Because if you want to get it lined up and they take you step by step the right way, get in line now.
I would do it now. Get it all drawn up. They'll do that for you. And then, you get it going quick, man. By the time summer hits, you're ready to rock and roll. You see it just every day. I told you, I saw it with my neighbor. The process. It wasn't that big of a process. Went in, dug out the damn thing, kind of put up a couple little areas where they had to put some foundation. Not that big of a deal. I'm like, okay, how are they going to put this monster pool in? They bring it up, forklift, they're like, nying, 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 and they go, nying, right over the house, nying, boom, 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 done.
And there's Cam peeping out his window, wishing it were him.
I was out there, I was filming it.
Be that guy that has
exactly
all the neighbors envious.
That's exactly.
There's Cam peeping out the window.
That son of a bitch.
They got a crane out there.
Yes, I was out there filming, baby. It kind of went over my house too, and I'm like, just making sure we're all good. And it was easy peasy, really cool. Anyway, go to SplashSTL.com. That's SplashSTL.com. All right, let's go to break. Let's regroup. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
This hour of content on the Lou Information Station is brought to you by Grandpa Pigeons, Johnny Mac's Sporting Goods, and Becky's Carpet and Tile Superstore.
Hey, see that, kids? That's the St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the west.
The Lou Information Station, where we'll always call it Highway 40 or Highway 40 if you're a boomer.
The St. Louis expression?
Stream our content 24/7 at louinfo.com. The Lou Information Station.
St. Louis sports fans, now you can go deeper with STL Sports Central Insiders. Get exclusive access to Bernie Miklasz, Randy Carricker, Mike Claiborne, Jamal Mayers, and more. Plus, your chance to watch a Blues game in the alumni box with Jamal himself. Also, monthly giveaways, Bernie's columns all week, and you'll be supporting local sports media. Join now at stlsportscentral.com. At Commercial Technology Solutions, we are all about solutions. We pledge that our sales staff will listen carefully to your needs and propose a solution customized to your business. Our services and tech support are second to none. When you establish your relationship with Commercial Technology Solutions, you can have confidence that your tech needs are in the hands of St. Louis's best. Contact them in Missouri at 314-421-3550, in Illinois 618-452-3550, and online at ctsphone.com.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen, 222-2222.
Your LouInfo.com news report. The city of St. Louis is moving forward to seize long abandoned properties near the new National Geospatial Intelligence Agency. Using eminent domain, officials aim to acquire 89 blighted lots. The city and the developers bank are now in dispute over property values, with the move intended to bring the land back under local control for meaningful development. The St. Louis Fire Department battled a fire at a vacant building near Louisiana and Winnebago on Saturday night, with flames visible on the first and second floors. It's unclear what caused the blaze. This comes less than 24 hours after another fire at an empty warehouse in the Bevo Dutchtown area. St. Charles County Police are investigating the theft of 41 bronze vases from the St. Charles Memorial Garden on West Clay Street. valued at about $15,000. Authorities say tips leading to an arrest could earn a cash reward, and information can be sent anonymously through Crime Stoppers. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com and the free Lou Info app, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, louinfo.com weather, presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports, anytime, anywhere.
Here's your louinfo.com weather update. Really cold today. High pressure moving in from the northern plains. Sunny and about 20 on the afternoon high. And it will be windy, gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Mid-teens and clear for the overnight hours. Not as cold on Tuesday. Sunshine, and we're back in the upper 30s, mid-40s by Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com and the free Lou Info app.
Introducing the Key STL Burger Bar and Boogie, your new home in the Grand Center Arts District. The Key STL is where the music plays, the game is always on, and the dance floor is open. The Burger Bar features the ultimate smash burger experience with premium pasture-raised local beef and a dozen house-made sauces to top it all off. It's the Key STL Burger Bar and Boogie, 3225 Olive in Midtown. Before, during, or after any game, this is the spot, St. Louis. Find out more at thekeystl.com.
Hey, St. Louis, looking for high-flying action and electric energy? Grab your crew, hit the road, and experience a Grizzlies game night in Memphis. An unmatched atmosphere and star-studded NBA matchups are waiting for you just down the road on I-55. There's nothing like Grizz game energy, and there's nothing like being here with 19,000 new Grizz Nation friends at FedEx Forum. Dive into the action. Follow the Grizzlies on social media and visit grizzlies.com/tickets to grab your seats today. That's grizzlies.com/tickets.
When you buy a hot tub, you want more than bubbles. You want value that lasts. At St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, their low overhead means premium American-made products priced better than the competition and the best price guarantee in town. They'll beat any local dealer on a comparable model. With over 38 years in business and 400 plus 5-star reviews, you can trust they'll be there to service your spa long after the sale. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, highest quality, best price. Visit besthоttubprices.com today.
Is your brand stuck on the sidelines? Tired of feeling like your marketing budget is just warming the bench? Well, then it's time to get in the game with Eyesight Media. We don't just put your brand near the action, we put you in the action. Imagine this, your company front and center, showcased in NCAA and pro stadiums and arenas nationwide. If you're ready to elevate your brand to MVP status, don't miss this shot. Visit eyesightmediagroup.com today to apply for an in-arena partnership. That's eyesightmediagroup.com.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
These two men here, are they with you?
On the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Let's go, 940 J. Randolph Jr. Studios, MLK Jr. Day. Wow. Hot Take Central 2.0, Cam Janssen, Jim the Cat Hayes, Grant Salzman, Matthew Rocchio. We're doing our thing. Big game tonight. 6:30 start. 6:45 start, probably.
I like that.
Oh, he just doesn't turn on your mic, does he?
Is anyone?
That's
hurtful. That's hurtful.
That's
Rock.
mean.
Is
Rock
any?
could just.
He's not one of the main hosts.
Oh, it just.
Don't turn on my mic either.
Is anyone?
Oh.
Is anyone seriously picking Miami?
I don't think so. I don't know. They're gonna lose by 20.
I think they're going to cover.
Lose by 20. It's gonna be a terrible game. Mark my words. Terrible game. Right off the bat. Boom.
Won't be
They're
as
going to be
bad
down
as
by
Georgia
14.
TCU.
They'll be down by 13. And it's just going to keep going
Wait,
from
why
there.
do you hate Carson Beck?
Just telling you. Well, because he doesn't go to class. I like my college students that actually participate in school. Okay. No, I don't. I don't give a damn.
Says the guy without the high school degree.
I don't get 9th grade education.
What's Beck's NIL number this year?
Like 4.
Good for him.
Screw that. He deserves
He's playing
it.
for a national champion.
You deserve it.
Chip game anyway.
You deserve it. You deserve $5 million. I don't give a damn. Make
Indiana's
all that
gonna
money
win-
you want. We're watching you.
Indiana's going to win a national championship in football.
Yeah. And they're going to win by double
football.
digits.
And they're going to do it without 1 5-star and just 8 4-stars.
Yep.
And
That's
just-
amazing. That's amazing.
It's unbelievable.
And Indiana basketball sucks. It's hilarious.
And just a bunch
Really?
of 24 and 25-year-olds on the team.
Wow.
People don't want to talk about that.
It's because I think it's a stupid narrative.
It is stupid.
There's like 4 23-year-olds, and like the fact that their punter's like 30
that doesn't matter.
Changes the number on their total roster and makes it a lot higher. But at the same time, it's just like
Miami also has
having a bunch of 22-year-olds on your team isn't like, oh my god, I can't believe they have 22-year-olds.
Smart.
Oh, what is the age of a lot of college seniors? 22 years old.
Carson Beck's like 22,
normal college seniors are
23.
Normal college seniors can be 22 years old. So what are we doing here?
It's unbelievable.
I was young for my grade, and I was 21 my entire senior year, but I was young for my grade. There's a lot of 22. There's a lot of 22.
I'd go till I was 32.
I can't believe what Signetti's doing. It's
so this is
unbelievable.
This is going to go down as the what if they win?
Well,
what's it going to?
It would have been last year because they were like already good this year. Like their odds weren't crazy. Last year would have been like the most unprecedented national championship ever if they would have won last year. This year, not as much. But like if you would have told someone 2 years ago Indiana would be in the national championship game.
Where was Indiana ranked before it all started this year?
Like top 10.
Top 15. Really?
Yeah, but people thought it was smoke and mirrors.
Yes.
I don't.
You have to go back and listen to what people were saying about them after the playoff last year.
Yeah,
they were frauds. They didn't play anyone good. And that was true last year.
And I don't think people really bought in until they destroyed Alabama. Destroyed them this year.
I'd agree with you.
I mean, that's when even the doubters were because
beating Ohio State
twice.
The first time for sure.
I mean, it was holding Oregon to 20 points.
They're going to win by. They're going to win by double digits.
That's what did it.
I think because Alabama got hot and they're Alabama and they just it looked like varsity versus JV. I don't know. They're great. Now we're waiting for Signetti stories, and I don't think they're coming because I think he is what you see.
Oh, yeah.
I just wish this game was on a Saturday night.
I know they can't compete with the NFL, though.
Okay. I don't know.
Did you hear what
Friday night?
Did you hear what Charles Barkley said about college sports?
What'd he say?
What'd he say?
He is funny, whether you love him or hate him.
God, yeah, he's
funny.
He might be one of the funniest guys on the planet.
He said, "How did they ruin college sports?" He said, "Look," he said, "I've given a ton of money to Auburn. They need this, they need that. I give them money. They want this, I help them." He said, "Now to sustain what college sports is now with the upper level programs, you're going to ask me for $2 million a year?" He said, "Guess what? I've been poor. I'm not planning on being poor ever again. So I'm not giving you $2 million a year so you can buy the roster." He said it needs to be fixed. Kind of rang true a little bit.
What about even like asking these CEOs and these major companies to donate a ton of money when maybe people working for that company is like, well, what about, oh, you're giving them 30 million. I need a raise. I work my ass off. I work 12-hour shifts. Like, how about you give me a raise? Wouldn't that piss people off in the company?
Yeah,
depends on the company and depend.
Okay,
look, it would
if
if your company has a lot of unhappy, underpaid workers.
Yeah,
and you read that they're donating $30 million to an athletic.
Are you kidding?
Program.
My thing is like the 20 years before, it was whoever was paying the most money illegally was the teams winning. You know, Bama was paying their players. Miami was great in paying their players. Like everyone paid their players, and normally the really good programs paid their players the most money illegally. But now it's like, for one hand, the last few years with NIL, it's bringing balance almost. You know, the big dogs aren't really the big dogs anymore. Look, Indiana's playing for a national championship. Bama hasn't been as good. Part of that is Saban leaving, obviously. But, like, I'm worried that then 5 years from now, things are going to go back to normal where the big dogs are just going to be the ones spending the way. I wouldn't hate a salary cap, which I think they're kind of trying to – the 20 to 25 million you can spend, but then you can spend more on top. Like, I wouldn't hate just you got $40 million you can spend on all your players. Go. You know what I mean?
First of all, a salary cap, people are screaming for that in baseball, a professional sport.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not
college athletics used to be non-professional. Now it's professional, and people don't realize you're moving toward a salary cap because it's unsustainable. The way it is now, it's unsustainable.
It is.
Something does have to change. I'm all for players getting paid.
Oh yeah,
but I just don't know if this current system is sustainable. It also strikes me as odd because now college, we signed this guy as if
He
They're a
resigned.
professional franchise.
So a little college news while we're talking here. Missouri has gotten another offensive tackle. Mississippi State transfer offensive tackle Zach Owens has signed with the Missouri Tigers.
Woo-wee! What class?
Oh, here he is.
How are his grades?
Don't care.
What's it costing?
Don't care. I care how his kick step is, and that's it.
That's right.
The only thing I care about is his kick step. He played 2 games with Clemson in 2023, transferred to Colorado and played 10 games for Deion Sanders in 2024, and then he played all 13 games for Mississippi State this past season. So I'm assuming he has one more year
What's his name, Rob?
of eligibility. His name is Zechariah Owens, spelled Zechariah. So Zechariah instead of Zechariah. It's Zechariah.
Zach.
Interesting. So he was a member of the 2023 class where he was a 4-star recruit coming out of Georgia. He was the number 25 overall prospect in the state, the number 25 offensive tackle in the class. So it looks like we're getting according to PFF, a much better pass blocker than run blocker in this past season at Mississippi State.
This Henry guy, man,
he's going at it with people.
It's nonstop, and now he's
I'm legitimately worried about him.
I know he's complaining that he doesn't have a crown.
I have no idea what.
What does that even mean anyway?
I honestly,
it's
do
so
not know.
funny. Keep it up, Henry. I like
love how
it.
Rocks makes it so that I can't get the crown emblem no matter how much I type. It's pure comedy. If you have, and he talks to Gino. If you have season tickets and you just said the Cards don't have homegrown players, it's sad.
Give the man a crown.
Give him a crown.
Give him a crown.
The
Come
fact,
on, Rock.
The fact
He's putting
that,
hard work
The fact
in.
that he thinks I would take any extra effort to like stop something from him
So
happening,
funny.
like, buddy, like,
Dude,
people don't care about you that much.
Look at that. I'm going on and on.
Give him a crown.
Give him a crown.
I don't
Crown
have the ability to give crown.
God,
King him.
he really does not like Rock. It's unbelievable.
I just like give him a crown.
He also doesn't
That makes sense.
like
Give him a
logical.
Give him a crown.
thoughts about the
I
Cardinals.
would if I could.
It's just every comment from his is the Cardinals' way will never die.
It is weird.
Despite
He
the
is.
fact that they shot it in the back of the head with a 2-tap in 2016.
Whoa.
They did. They said $3 million to hire actual coaches in the minors. Nah, who needs minor league coaching? What, a catching coordinator, a guy who actually is going to train our top prospects. That caught $100,000 is too much money for the future of this franchise. Like the Cardinal way got a double tap in the back of the head sometime between 2016 and 2019. Get the hell out of here. You're delusional and
Give him his
it's kind of sad.
I would crown the guy.
I can't stop staring at this Cam Janssen statue.
What do you mean?
Especially when he's
Oh,
looking at me
that's
and
what-
they're both looking at me.
Tyler.
I know. I can't stop looking
It's
at it.
awesome. My
Can you show
nose
the
is a little
camera
pointy.
again? Can you show everybody again?
They could see.
No, they can't.
It's right
They
here.
can't see it.
It's not in the shot. It's not in the
Just
shot.
show everybody. I don't know if they've seen it.
Hey,
Wow.
damn!
In gold.
And it looks like it's gold,
And
and then
that's 3D printed?
Yeah.
and it looks like I won an award for something.
How did he
So
do
we're just
that?
gonna put that right there. He pressed a button.
Yeah, but you still gotta like model it. Like
Yeah.
you can't just say
No,
like,
there are-
statue Cam Janssen.
So
like,
there
he's gotta-
are things you can get online where you put a picture in, and then first of all, I couldn't do it. I'm not smart enough. But now he's learning how to design his own stuff. That's awesome. Pretty.
What's the coolest thing he's done?
You know what he just made for friends of ours? They play these card games like Uno and
Yeah.
some other one. He made customized boxes
Yeah,
for the cards.
That's
Wow.
You can make kitchen stuff. Probably you can make stuff to put stuff in.
You have to,
He
like,
made
buy
another
it.
piece. His headset broke.
Can he make?
He made a piece
Quick
to
question,
replace
Zach,
it.
Can
That's
I put in an order?
Yeah.
For,
Yes.
I just need kind of like
What do you want, Rock?
I just need a plastic thing that just has the dividers, just so I can organize like papers or these plastic runners I have for the model kits I work on. Like I just need something like a little organizer.
I need
with
something
just like,
too.
Just like a bunch of like angled plastic
Okay, write
strips on a
write a
board.
sketch of it
Okay, I will.
and send it to me, and I'll ask.
Here's what I need from T. I have in Kate's car. I'll drop my phone next to it's the most annoying. My hands cannot
your
fit
hand.
in there. They're too big. It's so annoying. I need him to make me a little plastic thingy right here so I can put my phone in. There's nowhere to put the damn
He
phone
would
in
have
that
to
damn
measure the card. Now you can get
I
that.
can do it
You
for him.
can, but you can get that on Amazon.
I want
You
him to
Google
do it.
So how does it like?
You get what I'm saying? Does that happen to you in that Jeep?
Yeah.
Yeah. God.
What do you have to buy for the printer to like the ink for the 3D print?
I forget what they call it, but it's spools of this like filament. Thank you.
Okay.
Filament, and it's pretty inexpensive. It's like $15 a roll, and it lasts a long time. Like his printers, he's taking orders from everyone, so it's nonstop working. And I think
that's awesome. Though
he bought a couple replacement rolls, and that's since Christmas. So yeah, it's
pretty cool.
It's very cool.
During COVID, when they fired the minor league instructors and only brought 4 back when teams brought 15 and 19 back, was one of the cheaper and dumber things DeWalt did that put this team back for years.
Yeah, I mean, they've changed all that, so obviously they're admitting that that probably wasn't the best move. But also, we haven't seen them try to stockpile young talent the way they are now. So it's sort of a 2-tiered fix. We'll see if it works out. But that's another thing is they kind of were patching up instead of building, and they're trying to change.
You know who's going to be a superstar in this town?
Who?
He's not a player.
Me?
No.
Oh.
No. Heim. He just is. He is going to be a star, and he's going to make a couple good moves. The Cardinals are going to get back on track. He's got the look. He's got the personality. He's good with the fans. You can tell just how he takes questions. He's going to be a rock star in this town. Heim Bloom. And he won't even know it.
Yeah, I agree. I also think if he becomes a star, then Ollie will become a star. As we found out when he was on, you guys hadn't talked to him personally like that. Good guy, knows what he's doing. Now it all depends. Will it shake out that way? They have to not only be competitive, but they have to be competitive in a way that excites the fan base.
So
not a guarantee by any stretch.
Rock and Henry are kind of going at it in the chat right now.
I'm worried about him.
But Henry has an opportunity to automatically.
It's unbelievable.
He has a chance to automatically win the argument against Rock. Do you know what? Rock had a spelling error in his response.
Oh, it's
so
over.
If Henry wants
to,
he could just
crown the man.
Automatically lose it. You stutter.
Crown the man.
You have a typo in the argument.
Oh,
and Rock looking at me. He knows. He knows.
That's
down.
Rocky.
Couldn't care less. My argument is based on logic, not my ability to spell, which is poor.
Okay.
I've never been a good speller. I got fat fingers, which doesn't help.
Okay. Fair enough.
What are they arguing?
What did I misspell?
Genuinely.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I missed a U.
Two eyes.
God, how dare you.
Right next to the
How
eye.
dare you.
You
had him.
These
damn
sausage.
Yeah.
Every time.
I just say if
It was down for the count, Rock. You screwed it up.
If he wanted to call you out on it, it's a good way to win the
You
argument.
got caught. Like there's obviously. I mean, you can every time I open my mouth, you can find something to criticize what I say.
No.
But and that's
No.
why his criticism is just so dumb, because his whole thing is like all you did last year was crap on the Cardinals. It's just like
They suck.
that's just not an accurate statement. Like if you ask any listener from STL Sports Central who watches our Cardinals coverage, all they ever did was bitch about how sunshine's in the lollipop I'd be after games. All I ever did last year was talk about the improvements Nolan Gorman made, and that pissed off everyone who listened to me talk. And it's just there's a lot of criticism to be made about how I talk about the Cardinals. In fact, his criticism about the way I make fun of the BFIBs is actually fine, because I do that a lot. Saying that all I did last year was crap on the Cardinals, it's just not a factual criticism to make about how I covered the Cardinals last year. It's just not. Every year, every game, I tried to find the little positives. It's just that.
Sound like a right to
How
how
are you not going to spend, if you have a 30-minute post game after a Miles Michaelis game, it makes sense to spend 10 minutes coming up with different jokes about Miles Michaelis' ability to throw pitches.
Well, I heard the veteran.
It was the most comical thing in the world last year. But like, are people supposed to talk about how great Jordan Walker was last year? Are people just supposed to be like inherently wrong? You can't talk about how great Jordan Walker was last year. You can talk about Alec Burleson, which we talked about a lot. Mason Wynn, we talked about a lot. Matthew Liberatore, talked about him a lot too. Kyle Leahy, like there are positives to talk about, and they were spoken about by people. But pointing out that
why do you hate Swanson?
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
I love Matt Swanson. But pointing out that like Nolan Arenado was bad at the plate last year isn't an opinion thing. That's just a fact. And not pointing it out is a dereliction of duty.
Ooh, good word.
Well, I like you, Henry. And I'd crown you if I knew how to.
Don't ask him to spell it.
I'm just kind of worried about him.
It is a little frightening.
What did I just say? How do I spell it?
Dereliction.
Dereliction.
There's.
I don't like
Check, please.
Wait a second. Wait, let me.
Here we go. Here we go.
No, you can't do it.
Of paper.
I'm not a good speller either.
This pen's
Yeah,
not working.
You're better than you think.
No, hold on. a second.
Okay, here we go. I spelt it wrong putting it into Google. So
So I tell you what, the way you tweet, like you got to spell words or else you're gonna get called out.
There's no
Let's
way.
go. Here we go.
There's no way the way I just spelled this is going to be right.
dereliction. Let's go.
Actually, I can write
I went
pretty well.
DERILICTION.
DERE.
Oh yeah!
Henry's right.
I knew
Henry's right.
Henry's right.
Henry's right. Henry's right. We love Henry. We love Henry.
Get him a crown. Get him a crown. Get him a crown.
Rock is dumb.
I honestly don't have
Payback, right? That's
Rock
payback.
can't spell. Rock can't
Right?
spell.
Rock can't spell.
That's
All right.
completely correct criticism. I don't know how to do the crown thing. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't. I thought it was automatic. Maybe I'll do it for somebody.
Who
Oh,
owns
maybe I
YouTube?
can do it. Hold on.
Oh, my Lord.
Larry, let me see what that does, Henry. Nope. 75 XP. I think you need it. I don't know what the hell that's all about. All right. We got to go. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Big game tonight. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, guys, for showing up. Thank you out there listening. We love all you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Hey, St. Louis, looking for high flying action and electric energy? Grab your crew.